In this week's episode of
The Ins and Outs Podcast.
Like, I don't want to know what the plan is. I don't want to come up with any part of the plan. I want you to do it, and we're going to do what you decide. Like, do not ask me what I want to do or where I want to go to eat.
So you kind of just want to be...
God, dude. Oh, my God.
You just kind of want to be the follower.
I don't want to be
a
the
little
follower.
bit,
Okay.
a little bit.
It depends, though.
She wants to be treated, I think.
Yeah,
Enjoy the episode.
Episode 8, we're here. Spellman, tell them what we just did.
we just filmed a banger episode with our homie Kennedy. Lots of great topics, super deep, just great conversation overall.
We got a lot of stuff planned for you in the future. It's coming now, it's coming then. It's coming, wait, pause?
Pause.
Nah, it's coming, it's coming.
Yep, we're talking about stickers. We got lots of other things coming in the future, but for right now, we got the stickers.
We got 48 stickers coming on November 2nd. I repeat, November 2nd. First come, first serve. Only if I know you in person. Sorry, we're going to get an online store set up soon. We're going to work on it, just not on this drop. Sorry.
Yep, but that's all we got for you guys, and we hope you guys enjoy the episode.
Enjoy it. Episode 8, we're here. Ins and Outs Podcast. I'm Cole Brown.
I'm Matthew Spellman.
Today we're here with...
Kennedy Fletcher.
Let's go, dude. We're having some technical difficulties, but we're here, dude.
We are here.
Thank God.
Episode 8. We're about to double digits. We're about there.
I know, dude. Once we get there, it's going to relax, just continue on the progression train.
Yep.
I'm chill.
Yep.
Kennedy, how you feeling? How you feeling now that you're here on the layer?
Pretty good regardless of the smashed finger. I will
Okay.
admit. It's
Oh.
throbbing.
Yes. Basically, if you don't know, Kennedy, tell them the story.
Okay, I was like 30 minutes away from getting here. I had to clean out my Ford F-150 to sell it up. And basically, I was sitting there and I locked it, but it doesn't have like a key fob or anything. So I locked it, slammed the door right on my finger. I was sitting there in my driveway. The key was all the way across the driveway. I had to scream like bloody murder for like 10 minutes waiting for my parents to come help me out.
Tough.
They thought I was getting murdered.
I remember Riley, not throwing shade, but Riley didn't come here because she was having a bad day. But Kennedy over here breaking her damn finger, and she's still coming.
It's not broken,
Yep.
but it's throbbing.
Yep, she here. She made it.
She here. That's a
made it.
true champion right there.
But no hate though, because we're gonna have Riley on.
No, and this week too. Well, it's going to come out in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But that's going to be a banger. What do you think that's going to be like, Spellman?
I think it's gonna be good. I think this one's gonna be good. I think that one's gonna be good. Yeah, I'm excited for both of them.
I am. So, Kennedy, we have a bunch of stuff to talk about today. But the first one I want to start off with is like, you're an athletic girl, you know. The volleyball, that's over with. How do you feel that volleyball season just ended?
So good.
Yeah?
So good.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. Jackie was good. She's a good coach.
Mm.
It went better than the years previous, but it's good to have a break.
Mm-hmm.
And a break from the whole...
Is there a lot of
thing.
drama in volleyball or no, not really?
It depends. This year we kept it pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
In years prior though, it seems like
Every
there's been a little
sport.
bit- Yeah,
If you're a girl playing a sport, there's going to be something that happens every season.
Mhm.
There's no way around it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's the same. It's probably not the same. Not at all.
No, it's not. It's
No,
just-
if you're a woman and you're playing a sport with a group of other women for that long, it is a surefire way to get some things stirring.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had any problems at our school that related to like guys being dicks to each other.
I think we're just there to play whatever sport. We're there to hoop. We're there to do whatever.
Yeah, for real.
There
Yeah.
to get it done, get the win.
Yeah, for real. Did you hear about the what was it called? You know what I'm talking about, the Wisconsin thing?
Oh yeah, the Wisconsin volleyball team.
I did.
I have no knowledge.
I'm
on
not
this.
gonna lie. I did have to hit Twitter to see if the rumors were true or
Mhm.
not. But I did hear about it. I did see some things. I don't understand how that happened.
Okay,
Mm.
but what happened?
Okay, so the Wisconsin women's volleyball team were out here. They just won their like division title, right?
Mhm.
So they're in the locker room. There's champagne. They're getting rowdy, right? So one of them has a bright idea. Let's flash the camera, see what's about. So they flashed it, and then that was a year ago, by the way.
It wasn't even.
Wait,
it didn't
that's
happen recently.
resurfaced.
Yes, it resurfaced.
I thought that was.
I know the video, like it got leaked like a few days ago,
Yeah.
right? But it was from a year ago, supposedly.
I see.
Oh, see, I was thinking this was recent.
Mhm.
Okay, so they flashed the camera and what?
They flashed the camera, and then some drama happened on the team, and now it got leaked. But you know, some people are like, "Damn, that's fucked up." I don't care.
Spellman, it wasn't just a quick flash.
No, it was
No,
the
all,
entire
the whole
team was just flashing, dude.
And
Oh, no.
there was, yeah.
Uh-oh.
if you really want to know, check Twitter.
I saw it on TikTok. Like, on TikTok where you can scroll like a bunch of photos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like that, and like the middle one was just the picture.
I saw that same TikTok. I did, but then it was the comments in that TikTok were, if you really want to know what happened here. So I was like, I had to check it out. I had to see.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well,
That's crazy. I saw something about it on Instagram, but I was like, I don't know what this is. Like, I didn't put any thought into it.
Mm-hmm. It was fine. It was funny. Like, I saw it. I was like, what the fuck? Like, holy shit, what is on my screen right now, dude?
I thought it was recent. I thought that had just happened. I didn't know that happened like long time ago.
Yeah, well, I watched some like lore on it. Like, this guy was talking about it, and he said it was from a year ago, but then some drama happened on the team, and then it got leaked. So,
Okay. Yeah, that's crazy.
mm-hmm.
We kind of skipped over our usual initial question.
Oh, the future.
Well, that, yeah, and like how we know each other.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. Okay. So Kennedy, tell us how to give context to the audience. How do you know us?
Okay.
And then also we'll say that first.
Yeah.
Okay, I know Cole from school mostly.
Mm-hmm.
We've hung out a few times before then, or
Fishing.
like in between, but just from school. Chill dude.
Yeah.
Definitely interesting at first. I remember during COVID, we hung out a lot with Riley and Jordan and all the good crew fishing.
Homies. Yep.
Fishing. And then Spellman basketball and
Yep.
school.
Yep.
You and Spellman aren't really that close, right?
No.
No.
Well, we're kind of like
Mutuals.
2 grades apart though, so
Yeah,
it makes sense.
that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you also just weren't in the crew I was hanging out with
No.
when you were still in school.
No. I
Which
wasn't.
is
We
very
were-
valid.
Yeah, we were in different crowds, so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, mutuals, I would say.
Mm-hmm. And in regards to your future, Kennedy, what is that looking like? I know you're not there yet, but like after high school, what do you think you want to do?
I do want to go to college. I
Mhm.
really want to go to U of O, but that's like a family tradition, I
Mhm.
feel like. So I'd be happy with any college.
Mm-hmm. Your sister went to U of O, right?
Yeah. She just graduated last year.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen her sister, Spellman?
No.
She's a baddie.
Really?
She is. I'm
She
not
is a
gonna lie.
baddie. I love
I
that.
havenher seen her. I only know your brother. I don't know any
Kason?
other siblings.
Or-
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I have 4 siblings.
Oh. Okay.
Wait. Yeah.
Mhm. You can't
That's the
say-
only. Your brother's the only one I know.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of the other ones.
I remember one time we were fishing with Kennedy and her brother, and her brother was so fucked up to fish, bro. He would take the fish and just. Okay, I'm not gonna say he actually did this. I'm lying right now, but
This is a joke.
he would take a fish and throw it down on the fucking water, and it would die.
Dude, and they were like baby fish too. Like
They were
me and
fake
Cole
though,
would
but
get
yeah.
one time. Cole, were you there for the time when I threw him in?
Yes, this is what I'm talking
okay,
about.
Okay.
Because he deserved it. He was
Yeah.
Okay,
just
so
killing all
basically
these
he was
fake
killing
fish.
and me and Cole were getting really pressed. And I was like, Kason, if you don't knock it off.
No. She can say killing the fake fish.
Okay.
Yeah, fake fish.
Okay.
Fake fish.
So yeah, these fake fish.
All good.
And my little brother,
She can say that.
we were just getting pressed. Me and Cole were getting heated. We were
Yeah.
looking at each other, and me and Kason had already been beefing like the whole day.
Yeah.
And so I was getting so mad. So I just picked him up, chucked him in the river,
Mm-hmm.
phone in his pocket,
Uh-oh.
and he's like, "We're just both so mad." We're so mad. And then we had to get our parents to come get us because neither of us drove at that point. and Cole's just sitting there like,
Yeah, dude.
It was just you 3?
No, it was
It was-
Espen was there too. One of our
yeah.
friends.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
mhm.
And that was lit, dude. I remember once you left, I was looking at Espen, I'm like, dude, what just happened, bro?
Those were some fun times though.
For sure.
That was like, you
That's
guys were
funny.
the first people I hung out with after being in my house for like 3 months.
because of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess that really wasn't that long ago. I mean,
It
kind of.
seems so long ago.
It's like
Yeah.
a few years.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 2 years,
2
maybe.
years, yeah.
I don't know. How do you feel like COVID went for you? Like, I was talking to Spellman the other day on the podcast, and I felt like online school really wasn't that bad, in my opinion. How about you, though?
No, I had the best time.
Yeah, really?
I had the best time. I was so active. Me
Mhm.
and me and my little brother would go walk to the beach from Bayside Gardens every day. We'd skateboard. We'd do whatever, whenever. It was so chill. We'd literally hoop up every day
That's sick, dude.
in my driveway.
It's a vibe, bro. Like,
And I didn't do literally anything that mattered for like 3 months.
That sounds, yeah,
Mhm.
sounds pretty accurate to what I was like doing
Yeah.
too. So, yeah, it's pretty chill. I liked it.
Mhm.
I thought it was good.
It was sick. So back to sports, like Kennedy on the team of volleyball or basketball or whatever. Like in our small ass school, like you're pretty damn like good compared to everybody else. I mean, like you're at the top of the list, I'd say. Maybe not the best. Like, do you feel like you're the best on a team or what?
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm like the best. I'd say we all have assets that contribute.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
She's
But I am goated.
basically saying she's the best without saying it.
no. I don't think I'm the best. I think we all do different things. Like Rose, if she pops a shot and you're like, Rose, I don't know, she usually makes it.
Yeah,
like,
she does.
She's pretty baller.
Mhm.
Bella has some pretty good. Me and Kaylin, that's my favorite duo. Because me
Mhm.
and Kaylin are the only two that have been playing together since like 3rd grade, 4th
Yeah.
grade, 5th
Yeah.
grade. We had that Y ball duo, and so now that we're in high school, every pass is like a dime. We make some good plays, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Basketball's my favorite.
Yeah, basketball's dope for sure.
Yeah, if you have team chemistry that carries you so far. Like, I remember on the travel team, baseball team I used to play with, like, we all knew each other really well. So, like, we all would just be super comfortable. That team was terrible, but, like, it was fun. And we used the chemistry to our advantage, for
Yeah.
sure.
The chemistry is what makes or breaks a team, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah,
Because,
yeah.
like, my little brother's team, they've all been playing together since they could walk. And now that they're going to be gonna play high school sports together, it's going to be insane when they're upperclassmen.
Yeah.
Because they all know everything about each other when they're on the court or on the field. So it's like, I wish I had a team with that chemistry. Because
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about playing college sports or no?
I've thought about putting in the work to be like community college.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Domo were just talking about this the other day. Like if I wanted to start coming in the mornings and stuff like that. But it's so much work.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Yeah, it's totally
But
grind.
you still got time to do it though. Like
Soon.
no,
It's
I
got to
mean-
be hella soon.
yeah, like it's gotta be. You gotta start it soon. I
That
mean,
would-
not like time in your day, but like you got like time in terms of like from now to when you graduate to like put that work in.
True.
It's also it's a process.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
if you want to do that, you have to be so dedicated.
Mhm.
And that's the thing. Like dedication takes a lot of work.
yeah,
True.
it does. Dedication alone. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, coming from a small school, like when I used to live in a bigger area, it was so much easier to like, I feel like, go farther because you have so many people at your disposal that I could hit up. Like I had professional hitting coaches that I could hit up if I had to. Like I had to pay them like $60 a lesson, but like they could teach me stuff. And I think it's harder on the coast where we live, small town. But
Yeah.
I mean, I wanted to ask you about like, have you ever like lived in a city or no?
No.
You
But
haven't?
I've born and raised here.
Mm-hmm.
Like never been out of this place.
Yeah, that's crazy because from my perspective, like I've just lived in city, I've lived in country. I mean, if you call us country, I would.
I would call this small town.
I would
I
call
would
it small
call
town.
this
Call it
small
a
town.
rural area.
Yeah, a rural area.
Yeah.
But yeah. So do you have any opinions on people from the city, or do you think that they're just like normal or like anything?
That's an interesting. I think it depends on the city.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know anything outside of this, you know? So
Mhm.
it's like I just know what I know here. I do want to get out.
Have you been to
Okay.
any major cities or no?
Yeah. Yeah, I've
Okay.
been to like
Like what? Like
Seattle,
okay.
like
Yeah.
I've been to
Yeah.
places. It's not like I've never been to the city.
Yeah. You just
I just don't
yeah,
know
yeah.
like I couldn't imagine living in the city every day.
Mm-hmm.
Like going from this to like even going from this to like Eugene. Or,
Yeah.
like going like this if I went to like Seattle for college or something, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'd be like
Yeah. Nervous.
yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I mean, so many cities. Like every city's different. Though. Like Portland. Like that's probably the worst city ever.
I don't know
would
if worst
say-
city ever, but like
I would say
in
it's one of them.
It's pretty rough.
It's pretty bad.
It's pretty rough.
I just think there's too many homeless people there
Yeah.
in Portland. It fucks up the entire community when
like,
like you just
yeah.
walk down the street and you have like 5 guys ask you for money.
Yeah, but like Denver, like I went to Denver this year, and that city is like the nicest city I've ever been to.
Oh, really?
Like it's clean,
Mm.
like it's pretty lit, it's chill. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Britt Brown, also my father, he likes Denver a lot.
Yeah, it's fire.
Mhm.
I like Denver.
I've only been to like 4 states.
Really?
I've only been out of the country once,
You've been out of the country though?
just to Canada.
I've never been out of the country.
She's got it on you, bro.
She does.
She does.
I've been to quite a few states though.
Mm-hmm.
I've
What states have you been to, Kennedy?
Washington, Idaho,
Oregon.
Oregon,
That,
obviously.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Actually, maybe 3.
have you been to Cali?
No.
Really?
No.
You've never been to Cali?
That's
No.
crazy,
Yeah.
bruh.
I feel like that's somewhere everybody in Oregon goes.
I feel like that too, but we just never
Gotta
did.
go. Yeah.
Oh, I went to Florida. That was the other one.
Okay.
I
Mm.
forgot to mention that.
I want to go to Florida so bad.
Why do you
No,
wanna
you
go
don't
fucking
wanna go to
Florida?
I want to
Florida.
go to Miami so bad.
See the
dog.
Nelk Boys?
Yeah. I want to go to Miami. There's
Spellman, it was so strange. You're in an air conditioned house all day, And then as soon as you step outside the
It's
house,
hot, humid.
it's like you walk into a sauna.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Where in Florida were you at though?
Jacksonville.
Okay, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I've heard different things. I want to go to Miami so bad, dude. It's lit there.
I'm down to go with you this summer if you're down.
Let's do it. Let's go to Miami.
What are we gonna fucking do?
Dude. There's so much stuff to do in Miami.
Is there stuff to do in Miami if you're under 21?
Oh, that's tough though. Yeah,
We'll
I
get
don't know.
some.
But like,
I said.
there's the freaking what am I thinking of? Lamborghinis and stuff there, bro. Like, I don't know, just like a lit scene that I've never experienced yet.
That could be fun.
I just want to check it out. I'm not saying I want to live there.
Yeah, no, I get you, man. It could be chill. Do you know who Nelk is, Kennedy, or no?
Yeah, I know who they are. I've never watched or listened.
You're missing out.
Uh,
I would say you're missing out.
yeah. I mean, I guess so. Hopefully, this comment doesn't come back to bite me when I'm working with Nelk.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna.
Maybe I'll touch in on the subject.
Yeah, I mean, so do you know who they are to the point where like you know like what they're about, like the parties and
Ye-
stuff like that?
Yeah, you guys talked about it before on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And like I feel like everyone knows like Nelk Boys.
Yeah.
But like I just never
Mm-hmm. Full send, you know.
Yeah, full send.
Have you ever wanted to or thought about like van life, like living in a van?
I have indeed. It was like my dream for like the longest time to like buy a really terrible van, but
Mhm.
like really sick, you know, like needed some like upgrading to do and like
Yeah.
do it myself and figure that all out and just travel around. Like I definitely want to go to college, but I also don't think like my life goal is to just sit at a job that
Mhm.
Yeah.
you don't like, you know? So I still do. I think it'd be an interesting thing to do.
Mhm.
Like I definitely would want to like travel around and, you know, I think it's also like a self-exploration thing. Figure
That's
out
lit. Yeah.
what you want.
For sure. Do you know where you'd go? Do you have any ideas of that or no?
I don't know where I'd go.
Mm-hmm.
Would you go like by yourself, or would you like go? with,
Probably
like,
I'd want to
people?
go by myself and meet people along the way.
That's lit. Yeah.
That's lit, dude.
That
Like
is dope.
I knew this one guy. You probably aren't familiar with him, but his name is Andrew Callahan, and he's on YouTube, and he does like these cool ass interviews with people and just fucking amazing videos. And basically, before he got like famous, he went on this like road trip, but he didn't like have a car or anything. He just hitchhiked. And like
Oh.
I thought, like, dude, if I did that, bro, like hitchhiked from Oregon to Florida, oh my god, I'd learn so much about like myself and just like life.
Yeah.
I work at a marina and we had this, it was a group of 3, I think 2 friends, they were older guys, and a daughter. And they were biking from Maine.
Oh my
Maine.
god.
And they came
Maine?
into my job. What they had on them was their bicycles, a backpack, like a camelback. And
It's like a small
was it.
backpack.
yes,
That's crazy.
that was
bro.
all they had on them.
From
and
Maine.
they came and rented kayaks. And I was like, where are you guys biking? Like trying to make conversation, you know? And they were like, oh, we're biking from Maine all the way. And I was like,
Yeah, that's crazy. I've had people come into the store that are biking from like Canada or
that's
Mhm.
insane.
yeah,
That's crazy.
That's crazy, bro. Like you're dedicated to biking.
And
for
you don't
sure.
have anything else but your bike and the backpack on your shoulders.
Yeah, I know.
I bet it costs a lot of money to do that. Like it
Yeah.
costs you at least like probably
Well,
like
yeah,
10
you
grand.
definitely have to
don't
be.
you think?
You definitely have to be able to afford it because you're not working.
You have to afford to stay if you need
Yeah.
to, all the food you need.
Mm-hmm. Because I thought about doing the PCT for a while, like the Pacific Crest Trail,
Oh,
and just hiking that and just going by myself, or like with like
A group
if I had a girlfriend or something.
Mm-hmm.
That could be hella fun, you know? Because I'm super into hiking. Are you, Kennedy, or no?
I've never hiked much, but like
Mm.
I feel like I've done all the little hikes around here. It's
Mhm.
fun. I mean, there's
I'm prevented from extreme hiking.
Yeah. Maybe I don't know. Can you bike well or no?
Kinda,
Kind of.
not really.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I don't think you're gonna be going from
No,
To
we're
Canada
not,
to
we're
Mexico.
not, I'm not biking from Maine. I can tell you that.
maybe from like I don't know. You could. You
Okay,
could
so
try something.
here's the thing. So I got when I was older, like when I outgrew like typical training wheels,
Mhm.
I basically got a bike that was like a bike with like 2 wheels, like basically training wheels, but they're the same size as the back wheel. So it was like 3 wheels across the back. It looked super dope, bro. But like I had to balance myself, so I had to use that
Mm.
because I can't balance. There's no way I can balance a bike. Well, I probably could, but I'm not gonna. It's not really something I focused on or am going to focus on.
Mm. Mhm.
Yeah. So
Yeah. I wanted to talk to you, and if you don't want to talk about this, it's fine. But like, I was thinking about, and I already told you this, like what you could like say that's unique to you. And I was thinking about like, you just got out of a long-term relationship. Like, do you have any advice for like, it could be like for a girl or a guy, just anybody like who just got out of a long-term relationship or like anything in general?
I just say find yourself first.
Mm-hmm.
Know who you actually are and know what your wants and needs are. Like on just a regular level. Like know yourself, know what you want. And then like, 'cause afterwards you do not want to be figuring that stuff out.
Yeah.
Which is like what I'm going through right now. Like, who am I? You know, like what do I like? Like, what do I like to do in my free time? That's a big one. Like, what do I do?
Mm-hmm.
You know, 'cause you spend all your free time with this person and then you're just chilling.
Once you have your
know?
own free time, what do you
You're
want
like-
to do?
Yeah, most of the time I'm not using it wisely. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But
My only question to that, or like, I guess you could call it rebuttal. Like, you change from like the time, like you change a lot, like multiple times throughout,
Yeah.
like going from like your age or like the beginning of high school to your age, from your age to like my age, which
Yeah.
is like for anyone who
2
doesn't
years,
know.
2 years.
Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, like from junior to
there's-
out of high school.
definitely stages.
Yeah.
For sure.
And I could like I feel like I'm an aware enough person to see myself go through these changes, like stages. I guess not changes per se, but
Mhm.
I see myself go through these stages, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like it's cringy, but at the same time, it's necessary.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
That's the way I look at it.
like I'm like cringed out, like what the hell was I doing? Like
Yeah.
what? And then like it's oh well, that's life, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I think I was talking to you about like something similar kind of the other night. I was just like you're telling me about doing
Yeah.
something, and I was just like, I just don't want to do it. Like, I think she was talking about like,
I was like, okay, don't
okay,
bring it
I'll
up.
say
Yeah.
I'll say it. I'll say it.
But no, like I've been in two actual long-term relationships,
Uh-huh.
and I feel like I missed out on a lot. I guess that's the
Yeah.
advice I'd give. Just do what you want to do. Don't do
Before.
it like
Yeah.
don't do it like that was a subject change, but
No.
As you were-
No. You're right.
as you were saying, yeah, like just do what you want to do and figure it out later. Like you don't want to like confine yourself to other people's, I don't know if confine is the word, but like I notice like I like with friend groups and stuff, like I change for the people I'm around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Like, and I notice that about myself. So it's like you just have to figure out how to be yourself.
Yeah,
For
I
sure.
see.
for sure.
And
You-
like
oh, go ahead. Sorry, my bad.
no, go for it.
And you don't want to become like codependent on that person.
Yeah.
It's like if you date somebody before you really figure out what you want, then it's like I feel like you kind of start to lean on what
Yeah.
you start to
Yeah.
live through them.
That's
Yeah.
facts.
Anyway, continue what you're
I
saying.
don't think I've always been a very independent person. Like
Yeah.
just knowing that about myself. But I can definitely tell now I'm just like, what the hell do I do? Like
Mm-hmm.
I just have so much time. And then I'll spend that time not doing things that are productive. And I'll be like, this seemed productive before when I was spending all my time with that person. And now it's just,
not.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like interesting. But yeah, you were saying, we had this conversation the other night.
No, we don't have to do it. It's whatever.
What?
We
Why
just-
can't we bring it up?
We can bring it up.
I just think she would think it's kind of cringy.
It's a little embarrassing.
But is it like
It's-
I kind
we
of
don't have
I
to-
want to know
we don't
now.
have to get into the specifics.
No,
but
no,
basically-
whatever. We didn't have to
Whatever,
talk
whatever.
about it, but now that everybody's talking about it, now we kind of have to talk about it.
Yeah, we do. Can we talk about
Can
it?
we not talk about specifics of the conversation, Cole?
Okay, we won't. Basically, she wanted to do some. I'll explain it. I won't say it.
Okay, go for it.
She wanted to do some. She's like, yo, whatever. She was at this little gathering.
Okay.
She's at this little gathering, and she texted me, and she's like, yeah. She wasn't doing anything weird. She just like texted me, and she's like, whatever. And she was asked, this is so vague because I'm not trying to be specific, but she was asking me to do something, and I was like, no, now it says,
No,
now it sounds as if
we were just talking about different stages of
of life.
maturity
Of
in
maturity.
life, and I was at this gathering, and I was like, everyone was kind of winding down for the night. You
Too
could
much
you could
milk in
call
their
it.
system.
Okay. Yeah.
You could call it too much winding down, and
yeah.
I was like, dang, this is boring. I want to do something. I was like, it was pouring rain. I was like, I want to go walk in the rain. I want to do something, you know. I was
Mhm.
like, but no one
Okay.
was awake. It was late, and everyone was well wound down for the night.
Yep, I'm following
And
you.
Cole was just saying how he's in a different stage in his life, and I was like, yeah, but like,
Oh, were you like inviting him?
yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I see.
Yeah.
I see.
I guess, yeah.
it was, yeah.
I see. Okay. So yeah. Okay. I get it.
But it was just like, it actually did get me thinking about the podcast, because I was like, Yeah, different stages.
Uh-huh.
Not like necessarily maturity, but like what you want to do with your free time.
Yep.
So back to round that off.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's the truth. And going back to we were saying, it's like as you get older or as you just have more experiences, it's not like maturity, but like your just mind just shifts.
It's just not as fun anymore.
And especially when like it made me think about the girl I just stopped talking to. I don't want to name drop, but she's been on the pod before. Like I stopped talking to her because like I feel like I'm so there was a point in my life when like I relied on other people. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
But like now that I know what I want in a girl, kinda, and like the fact that like, I'm about to go to college and I'm about to see all this stuff, like my mind just changes from kind of just like want to like smash or something to like kind of like with this girl and into doing something more serious, you know?
Yeah, and you kind of just want to see like how it plays out.
Yes.
See, for me, it's quite the opposite.
You wanna wait?
Not that I
Are
want
you
to
saying
smash.
you want to have a hoe
No.
face?
She wants to have a face.
No, that's not my point. I just think that
Sounds pretty much like it is.
no.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm not trying to be a hoe.
I know,
That's
I'm just
not
messing
my
with you. I'm just
point.
playing.
I just want to have those experiences I may not have had because I was in two long-term relationships, one after another. To be honest, they were pretty close in time. I had like a 4-month break.
Mm-hmm.
See, this makes sense, yeah. Because if you've been with somebody for a year and you have a break and then another year,
I just
you're
want
not
to
gonna
live life.
have that time to like go do other stuff. And that's with guys or without guys, just like doing other stuff by yourself.
Yeah.
And
For
you
sure.
need that to like kind of grow up.
Mhm,
Like you definitely
definitely.
need that.
Yeah. I've found that even from the time like I was like your age to now, I'm just like more confident, but also like I don't really have I don't really care.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't really care what people are gonna say about me. Like I'm just gonna do my thing, you know? And it's just like I wasn't always like that. I used to really care about like, oh, they're gonna think this about me or I gotta be like this. Nah, I don't need to do that anymore. Like
I feel the same way as I've gotten older, and I know at a high school too, like any lingering thoughts, like it's just not going to be in the thought process anymore.
yeah.
And that's the truth. When you're out of it and you're not with those same guys or girls, your thought process changes, not because you're so mature, just because you don't have that outlet to give into.
Because
it.
everyone is just in the real world, everyone is just going about their day.
Yeah.
You know, and some people are gonna have opinions on you, but that is what it is. Like
Yeah, that's something I've had to learn in the past month. This last month has taught me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
A lot.
Mm-hmm. As in like doing stuff for other people and living for other people, or like what do you mean?
Just like about myself, I guess. Like exactly what you just said. Like you definitely want to, I don't know, you just want to not care what other people think.
yeah.
That's like, I feel like that's everyone's goal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I feel like everyone's thought about that. That's not like an uncommon thing. But like now I really have to focus on like, I can't care what other people think.
Yeah.
Because like it's not about them. Like this is about me now, you know?
Yeah. And I mean, obviously there's a fine line because if you're gonna go do some crazy stuff, but like you know that you're gonna probably get judged by people.
Mm.
But like at the same time, you also gotta be like, is it worth that though? Like just like with this podcast, people are gonna say like, oh, this podcast isn't gonna work. Like you're stupid for starting a podcast. But like we've decided that it's like worth dealing with that because we know what it will bring or what it could bring.
Yeah, and it's like the way I view it, it's just like when you really don't care about something. I read this book and I learned this. It was so life-changing when I learned it. It was like when you really don't care about something, you're not going to go to the extent to say you don't care about it. You're literally just not going to care about it.
Yeah.
So when that just changed in my mind, because I try to always say like I don't care what people think. I don't care what people think. But I'm like, if I really don't care what people think, I'm just not going to care.
Yeah.
I'm not going to care enough to say I don't care. And that kind of opened my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I just had a teacher at the school tell me, because I've just been going through it, but like in a healthy way. He said, make a list of the people who you care about what they think about you. And I was like, he's like, is that person actually going to be on the list? And I was like, no. And then you like realize like, okay,
Yeah.
like I can't really care what they're going to think about me because they don't matter to me that much, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And then he's like, if you review that list over and over again, you're going to have a small list of people on there. And it's all the others you just can't care about.
Yeah.
And like you said, yeah, you can't keep saying like, repeating yourself, oh, I don't care about it. I don't care about it. Because you still do if you're still talking about it.
Yeah. No, but it's like you're on the right track when you say you don't care. And I did this for like years. I tried to do this for years. But like when I really realized like if I don't care and I just want to live my life, like I'm just going to go live my life and I'm not even going to think enough about them at all. And honestly, I was kind of extreme about it. Like still now in my belief, like I don't really care what my parents or like my friends think. It's more like what I believe, and I'm not gonna be like close-minded. You know, like if someone comes to me and is like, "Yo, that clip you just uploaded for the podcast, like it could have been better. It could have been," you know, I'm gonna listen to him.
Yeah.
But like if he's like, "Don't upload the clip, it's terrible," and he's just being a dick about it, not because it's actually bad, I'm not gonna listen to him.
Yeah, it's different. And it's like in my case, a lot of people like would judge me in high school because I wasn't crazy about like partying. Like I wasn't against it, right? And I would go have fun, but I wasn't like, oh, like we got to party, you know?
Yeah.
But like I would just kind of do my own thing. Like I go home on like a Friday and I just chill, play video games, do whatever. And everybody's like, why do you do that? That's weird. Like, or why do you I would get hate for waking up early in the morning. And like, it's like, that's what I like doing, bro. Like,
I mean, yeah, someone's always gonna be there to judge you.
yeah. Like
Always.
that's the stupidest thing to hate about, but like that's just an example.
When we had all the drama about the other episode, like there was someone who was like, "You're flexing about the fact you wake up." It's like, dude, it's not a flex, bro. I'm literally just proud of that. And like
Somebody
I'm proud
said
of
that? I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, they didn't say it to you. We were talking, but it's just like
Oh.
you just gotta be proud of your stuff and not really care about what other people think. at all.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
then while everybody else is caring, you're just doing your own thing and you're living life. And if you're successful or not, it's just like I have the ultimate success because I'm not living for you.
Yeah.
It's like I don't care if I have the money, if I don't care if I have the subs, whatever. But if I'm just living, doing what I want to do, that's all I can ask for, and that's just the peak. Really.
Yeah, yeah, I agree because it's like it's like it'd be like you guys going to a party and I'm like, "Oh, you guys are wasting all your life away," you know, like it doesn't matter. It's not affecting me, you know? Just let the person do what they're going to do.
It's grind season.
Is grind season? No.
It is grind season.
I think you have to have both having fun, whether that means partying or doing whatever or not.
Whatever you value is fun, yeah.
And also work, because if you just always work, you're going to get burnt out eventually, unless you're just like love it, right? And I'm so thankful in regards to this because like I really like doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Or like even with school, like honestly, like when I'm learning about something interesting, I don't find it like hard to stick with. Like I'm like, oh, we're learning about this. Like, oh, that's interesting, you know?
Yeah.
But
It's a very fine line, though. Which is
true.
also something I've noticed recently. It's a very fine line. I'll
Mhm.
watch my happiness go up in the things that I'm enjoyed doing, and then my grades go down.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I better start tapping in here because it's about to get rough if I
Yeah.
don't. Because it is a very fine line,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't think a lot of people realize. And also, a lot of people just like I used to be one of the people that like breeze by anything, could go do whatever, could go out on a school night, you know, do whatever, breeze by easily with A's. And now it's
Yeah.
like, okay, I actually really got to focus on this. I
Yeah.
got to work on this if I want to get it.
Yeah. I went through the same thing.
Yeah.
I think
Junior year.
Yeah, I think
think.
it's part of that, and I think it's just part of getting older. Like, as much as like you want to go out and do whatever like you're gonna be more tired, you know, like all the time,
Yeah.
and it actually starts to affect you, I would say.
It definitely affects your mental health
Yeah,
a little
and
bit.
as much as you like, I've had experiences with that. I'm pretty happy person generally, usually, and like if I really start like doing something and I just keep like going through the motions every day, it just gets worse and worse.
Yeah, the motions are rough. It takes
Mhm.
so much more energy to go through the motions than it does to just like we said, not care
Yeah.
or like not like just be happy.
Mhm.
Like it's so hard to be happy, but then so much more energy and so much harder to be like actually sad
Yeah.
or like actually like, you know.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true as fuck.
It's like scientifically proven.
no,
Yeah.
it takes energy to be those things.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, I was watching this one guy, Alex Hermosi. I was telling Spellman about it. Basically, his motto that got him through so much hard shit. Like, he got a DUI and he fucking turned his life around. It's like, he literally said to himself, fuck happiness. And when he didn't care about putting energy towards being sad, being fucking depressed, victimizing himself, and just fucking worked, his life fucking changed. Now he's like a 10 millionaire or whatever.
Yeah.
100
yeah.
millionaire or whatever.
Yeah,
Fucking savage.
it's all the in my opinion, like stuff like that, like obviously you're gonna get sad, like things are gonna happen in your life, people are gonna pass away, you're gonna lose friends, whatever, you know, and it's gonna be sad. But at the end of the day, in this generation especially, a lot of people let that affect them to the point where they can't recover
Yeah,
from
like
it.
I look at myself and I'm like, okay, at the end of the day, is this really how I want my day to go?
Yeah.
Like, because then you're going to look back through, like, high school and you're going to be like, dude, that was so pointless.
Yeah.
That was so much wasted energy. Like, I think about that, like, still, like, I'm in high school still. You're not. You're a senior. Like, I don't want to, like, look back on my high school career and be like, why was I so, like, depressed? Or why was I so sad?
Yeah.
Like, what? And you're not going to remember why you were sad in a year.
Yeah, like, why you're going to be like, why did I waste days
Yeah.
even worrying about that? That's
Yeah.
stupid. And it's like, but a lot of people start to use that as a crutch nowadays. And it's like, no, you need to take that sadness or anger and turn it into something that's, like, good. Like, you need to take the time that you spend being sad, and you need to take that time and do something with it that's valuable.
Yeah, it's just one decision that can change your entire life. Deciding to not be sad, deciding to say, like, it's counterintuitive, but like I said, fuck happiness and just get on with the day.
Yeah.
But I wanted to say something. What were you talking about, Spawn? I really wanted to say something, and
About how they make it to where they can't recover.
Oh, yeah. So, no, I lost it again. But basically, when you're just victimizing yourself, all it takes is one sentence, like, oh, I'm not a victim anymore, like, oh, I'm going to do this, and it literally changes your entire life.
Yeah. Yeah, and it can be that one moment that changes the whole direction of what you're doing. Like,
Oh, okay, I remember. Okay, finally, thank God. So, you learn from those experiences, though. So, if, like, you're kind of, like, being, like, a loser, right? You're not getting your work done, or you're just not doing the stuff you want to do, or, like, you're not working out or something.
yeah.
Like, and you look back, like, oh, I'm such a loser in the past. But, like, the past isn't defined who you are. And I feel like we can spew out all this, like, advice and stuff, but it kind of makes it harder for those people to change, because they already are that way, who think, like, oh, I've always been doing this. But, like, you can start today, right now, and start on a fucking better path.
Yeah.
And, like, all that struggle that you went through, all those hard times, are literally just learning moments. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it's moments that you can reflect on and be like, God, what was I doing?
Mhm.
Yeah, but,
Like,
like,
what? Go ahead.
Like,
Oh,
we are also those people.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm that person.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like everyone is that person to an extent. Like, it's not like it's such a stereotype
Yeah.
to the point where it's like this, that, blah, blah. Like, what you said, like, I agree. Like, we are all those people, though. Like, I think I am that person. Like, who,
The
like,
person who does what?
like, is the bad, like, does the victimizing, does the,
Oh, yeah.
you know, all that. And then I look back and I'm like, oh, well, you know, you have to learn from it, though.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
That's the point.
It's not bad. Like,
No, yeah.
even the fucked up shit that I've done in my life, like, extremely, not super fucked up, but, like, all the bad shit I've done in my life, like, I'm thankful for, because it was a learning moment to push me to where I am today. And even if it's fucked up, like, I'm still happy with it.
Yeah.
I agree.
And it's like, but a lot of people, especially now, have trouble holding themselves accountable. So it's like we were talking about, you and I were talking about a person before the podcast, and it's like they kind of had issues with, like, they kind of started going on a downward spiral and stopped holding themselves accountable for their actions. And here we are years later, and they're still that way, you know, because they never held themselves accountable and, like, looked in the mirror and thought, God, what am I doing? I'm screwing up my life, you know, or I'm not making the right decision. So I think it really does come down to accountability.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that
And
statement.
holding yourself accountable.
Our volleyball coach just had to grind the word accountability into our minds
Yeah.
for, like, however long the season lasted. I learned a lot from her, actually.
Yeah.
It was really beneficial.
Yeah, that's good. Because I feel like it's everybody's natural inclination to be like, oh, something went wrong in my life. It's your fault. Like, it's not
Blaming
my
the
fault.
other
You know,
person.
like, it's not on me that something went wrong. But, like, at the end of the day, you're the only one that has control of your life.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, if you're not, like, if my homework's not getting done on time and my grades are bad, but I'm waiting until Sunday to start something that's due on Sunday night, whose fault is that? You know, that's my fault. I mean, that's a little example, but, like,
But that little example can go to anything.
Yeah.
That can go to, like, having a conversation with, like, your sibling or, like, your spouse or something. It's like, or, like, going and trying to get a better job. Like, if you just don't fucking work for it. And it's so easy to, like, blame others when you have some fucked up shit happen in your life. It's so easy, like, if you had, like, I saw this one quote, and it was like, my dad was, like, a drunk, right?
mm-hmm.
And, like, I'm a failure. And everybody's like, thumbs up, like, we understand. But, like, my dad was a drunk, and now I'm a success, and everybody understands. So it's like, literally, how you define who you are is just what you're gonna be, kind of.
Yeah, like a lot of people's parents mess up as parents and they do the wrong thing.
Yeah.
But you can't let that define your whole life.
No,
You know?
it's got to be a success story. It has to be.
Yeah.
And it's in your control too.
Uh-huh.
It's tough, but like you can do it.
Like LeBron could have said, "God, my dad isn't in my life," and because he didn't have a dad in his entire life.
Mhm.
He could have said, "My dad's not in my life. Like I'm just gonna go hang out with my friends and not put any work towards anything like playing basketball." But instead, he decided to not let that get him down, and he is now one of the greatest basketball players ever. You know,
Mhm.
Yeah,
even though
that's,
he was fatherless.
that's how I feel.
Yeah.
I agree with that 100%. Like, I've seen too many bad examples in my life to, like,
Mhm.
allow myself to go down that path,
Yeah.
which is basically that's my life quote.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like you've seen the bad in others and like what not to do, so you're learning from them.
Yeah, but especially in people who are supposed to care for.
Yeah. Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, we got to take a bathroom break real quick. My bad.
All right, take it back.
I'd have to do this every podcast.
All right, we're back. Quick bathroom break, but we're here.
Yep, we're here now. We're here for the second half.
So I'm looking at these questions, Kennedy, and I'm thinking what to ask you. And I wanted to ask you this: like, as an Oregonian, is Dutch Bros overrated? Yes or no?
Yes and no.
No.
Yes and no. I think their coffee sucks.
Agreed. Agreed.
I agree.
100% agree.
No offense, Tristan. That's a homie. Works at
He
Dutch.
is a homie.
Works at Dutch.
Yeah.
No offense. I don't like the coffee. If I'm feeling like I really need something like fruity, like something like a tea, a Rebel, I'm like, yeah, Dutch. They have good stuff when it comes to that. But I will never get a coffee from there.
No, me either. That's weird. That's weird that you think that too, because I've always thought that. 100%.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I go, okay, so going to Tillamook Dutch, I pay for the experience there. I don't necessarily pay for the coffee or whatever I'm getting. I don't necessarily pay for the drink. I pay for the experience. Just
Why? Because you know the people or
because
something?
yeah, now I know the people and it's like kind of fun. You know, let's go get Dutch.
Yeah.
But then like, if you go to other Dutches in Oregon,
Yeah.
I feel like it's just like you're really just going to get the drink.
Yeah, probably, I would say.
But it's
Yeah.
only because I know the people at the Tillamook one.
Yeah, I know.
So it's like,
Yeah.
it's more fun to go to that and be like, and then they'll text you, be like, come through. I'll be like, no, I have to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But you live pretty far away from that, don't you?
30 minutes to Tillamook.
Jeez, do you ever just go? Like,
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, dude. I don't do
That's
that
a lot
shit.
of gas.
I've been to Tillamook in the past month more than I have probably my whole life. Just
Oh,
because
really?
I have nothing
Oh.
better to do, like I was talking about with the
You
free
gotta,
time
you gotta
thing.
fill that free time up
Dude,
then.
I do.
Mhm.
You gotta find something to do.
Maybe she has to start her own podcast.
Yeah, I know.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Dude, I've always like vlogs.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been into that. Like,
Vlogs are
watching
lit, though.
watching people like vlog like in their car after they do something or like while they're driving. I feel like that's so fun.
I think you could totally do that.
Maybe
Yeah.
I could.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to.
Yeah, I feel like you have the personality for it though.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Yeah.
I could. I feel like it's so like I always watch them. Like Emma Chamberlain.
Okay.
Chamberlain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's her name.
I feel like that's interesting.
I've
Mhm.
never watched one of her videos, but I know who it is.
Who else?
There was one
I don't
girl
know
who
who
used to do, like swimming. I forget her name. Yeah, she's like a white girl who's brown hair. I forget her name, but she's good looking and she does vlog. I don't think you have to be good looking to vlog, but
No,
You could.
you don't. You just gotta have a
Good personality.
and charisma for it,
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. I feel like it is such a white girl thing to do. I'm gonna start a vlog.
It is.
it is a white girl thing to
Yeah,
do.
it is.
Actually, at my job, I have a video from the first year I worked there with Mitch and Calvin. It was before Brody came onto the crew
Where was this?
at the marina.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
For anyone who doesn't know,
Oh, yeah.
Mitch and Calvin are
The homies.
the homies.
Homies.
We know them.
Homies.
They're the boys.
Yeah.
Shout out to them. But the first year I worked there, there's a video of me and I was like sitting there. We were all just doing nothing. Slow day. I was like, guys, it's time to start a vlog. And they all just look at me like I'd killed someone.
Yeah.
They're like, they just were not having it. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
It
Yeah.
is.
I
it is
tried
the
to
basic.
carry it on, but I was like, guys, work vlog.
Yeah.
And they're
Oh,
like,
it would be cool if you had the right people to do it.
but like, it is a basic white girl thing to do.
It is.
And the basic white girls can be successful.
That's true.
They can.
They can be, but you will have to endure the eyes of many. They're like, what the fuck is this girl doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you will. Yeah, that's very true.
But if you pop off with it, or you just like, back to what I was saying earlier, if you just enjoy it, fuck them, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Fuck them.
Do it for myself.
Even if you have a 10 subs, but you're making it, and you fuck with it.
yeah,
That's true.
That's
That's
Yeah.
true.
The other, I guess it was like 2 weeks ago, we were talking, Kennedy, and you said like, I think I said fuck social media, and you like agreed with me. Like, what do you think about social media? Like, do you think it's toxic to the environment, or do you think it's fine in bits, or what?
With my experience with social media, social media definitely gives you a little dose of serotonin when you post. I 100% agree. Like, I've posted like 5 times in the past month. Also, free time, nothing to do. But like, you know how you have like a spam account? I don't know if you guys follow mine, but
I think I do.
I
Yeah.
think I do. I don't know. Maybe.
if I'm ever in the fields, it's straight to the spam account.
For what, to post?
Yeah, just for
Oh, okay.
I guess for shits and giggles. But
But
it's like also unhealthy
it is.
because you're just like looking for validation.
Yeah, you really are.
Ish.
I also feel like it's a girl thing.
It is a girl thing.
Yeah.
It is a girl thing. I never see dudes do that. It is
No.
definitely a chick thing.
I do know there is dudes that have spams.
Yeah, but they don't.
It's not like that.
Yeah, no.
It's just like
It's just
random
like
stuff.
it is random stuff.
Mhm.
It is a validation thing. I think it's unhealthy, and I do it. I
I
100% admit to doing it.
I think why it's because, a lot. I mean, men do also, but girls really thrive off attention. You know,
Yeah,
so it's like, oh, I'm gonna post this on Instagram, and maybe these people that don't reach out to me and see how I'm doing will see it, and they'll comment, oh, I hope you're okay, like, or you know what I mean, like stuff like that. And it's just like,
Yeah, I feel like I also just do it for like the fun of it.
yeah,
Like I feel like I don't like it. If you want to get that deep into it, I mean, you probably could
yeah.
nitpick at it.
Yeah, I'm not saying
Wrong word.
everyone does
So you can
that.
say nitpick.
You can say nitpick, yeah.
It does have a controversy, but the viewers don't know why that's
Okay,
a controversy.
so
they
yeah,
can
you
move on.
you can definitely like dive deep into why I'm posting on social media, but at
Yeah.
the same time, it's like, oh, I like these pictures, I'm gonna post them.
Yeah,
It's
I'm not
fun.
saying
It's a vibe.
I'm not saying every time you post.
Yeah,
anything,
yeah. But I have posted like 5 times in the past month, and I was like,
Okay.
I was like, probably. I
Yeah.
don't know why I'm doing this.
I get on sprees like that sometimes though, and I'll just
Yeah.
be like, "Yo, I'm gonna post on Instagram." And then I take a picture, like I get somebody to take a picture usually because I'm not good at doing I can't do it by myself. It's impossible.
Yeah.
And then I go and I search for like a fire caption from some song, and I think, "Oh, this is so fire," and then I post it, and it's so stupid.
Yeah, dude.
It's so stupid. Some of them, they are fire. There is one that I have that I actually do like, but most of them, I'm like, God, why did I do that? Like,
It's always the captions.
it is.
It's always just Instagram in
I
general.
love
It's
the
just, like,
captions. The captions
I
my
hate
favorite
the captions. The captions is my least favorite part.
part. Captions my favorite part.
No.
it's like a little like poet signing his name. You know?
Yeah. Okay, here's a question for you about social media. So you know how girls post and they like all these other girls comment, "Oh, like you're such a queen." Like they got to be capping
It's fake.
sometimes. That's what I figured.
Why do y'all
It's
do
not
it?
fake. It's like
It's not always genuine though.
it's not genuine. It's not always genuine. I don't know why. I feel like I've never really done it unless I was actually really friends with the person.
Yeah.
But like it could also be like a thing to like make new friends, or it could be because you absolutely hate that person. Like it's just
So what's the point in commenting nice messages on there or nice comments on their comment section then?
like I've done it with girls I'm actually friends with. Like or like actually hang out with, like they post a cute pic, I'm like hyping them up, like
Okay,
let's
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
But like with the people that you don't really know, I don't get it either.
Mhm.
Yeah, and it's like
Because sometimes it's like people you don't know, or sometimes it's people who like you really just don't like, and they're like commenting this on
Yeah.
your post, and you're like,
if it's like a genuine compliment, like that's different.
but it's like the queen, slay.
or like
Yeah.
just hard eyes, and it's like I didn't even know you guys were friends. You know?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Well, and they're usually not.
No,
Yeah.
usually they're not. I don't know the reason, if I'm being honest.
I think it's just like a way for like the girls to like get into each other's like circles or just like friend
yeah,
groups.
yeah, I
rather.
agree. It also could be a way to like become friends with people
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
because it is hard. I feel like as a girl, it's kind of hard to make friends.
Mhm.
Very difficult, actually.
Really?
Yeah,
Why do you say that? I'm just asking.
it's just like very is prestigious the right word? What like
No, not
like what's
prestigious,
the word I'm
it's,
looking for? Like
Like ranking, kind of like the best. Like what? Like
it's just like challenging.
it's just challenging because like you don't know these girls. You don't know why if they're gonna judge you.
Okay, yeah.
You don't know if you can like be yourself around them. You don't know like it's like, are they prettier than me? Are they like there's definitely a bunch of things that go through your head if you're like actually like trying to make new friends. Like it does just happen,
mhm.
obviously.
Yeah.
But like making friends with girls is hard.
I could see that because I guess I don't really think about that from like a guy's
A guy's
perspective, but like I guess a lot more goes into like I feel like girls kind of seek validation from other girls, like you were saying with the Instagram post. So it's like you do kind of worry about like, oh, are they judging me on how I look, or do they look better than me? But I feel like as a guy, like I don't care how you freaking look compared to how I look. You know, like I guess I could see what you're saying then.
Like as a girl, I've never had like a complete like girl best friend.
Really?
Like one that's lasted more than like a year now.
Weird.
Like I haven't had like, you know, you see girls on like TikTok and it's like, have you seen that trend that's like, she may trade me for but I've never had to force her to love me, where like all these girls, okay, whatever,
No, I
that's
haven't
just a
seen that.
stupid trend, but like you have this girl and you're best friends for like years
Mhm.
and you stay best friends through college, blah blah blah. Like I've never had that like relationship with a girl.
Okay, I see. I do notice just in our small school, like, oh, I guess I don't go there anymore, but small area, girls' friendships do tend to
Change.
fall off and like
Yeah.
kind of just not happen anymore, I guess.
Yeah.
Where I feel like that could happen with guys too. That's definitely happened with me.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
like I feel like this happened kind of with you and I. Like we kind of did our own things for like a year or so. Like if we saw each other, we'd be like, "What's up?" But like we weren't really like close friends, I would say.
I just don't think the guys have that culture too.
Yeah.
It's not like, yeah. Like, I go a long time without talking to some guys, but then I meet him again, I'm like, he's still the boy,
Yeah.
you know? I don't, like, fake not know him or something.
Yeah.
Just, like, being a genuine, just cool dude, I think.
But do
Yeah.
you guys have like a number one? Like
I
your
don't
best
care
friend?
enough.
I don't have
No?
I wouldn't say I have a number one best friend.
I think
No?
doing that is just, like, a waste of time, and I remember being in middle school, and my friend was, like, always rank their best friend, and it was like,
Yeah.
dude, like, those guys, looking back on it, they're just such losers, bro. It's like, I don't know. What do y'all think?
Maybe not
Ranking
like
their best friends?
Yeah, I just think it's like, who cares who your best friend is, you know?
Yeah, like
Maybe I didn't have any friends. Maybe that's why I'm saying that.
Well, no, maybe not like on a yeah, I mean that makes sense, but like on a deeper level,
Maybe
like,
loser is the wrong word to use.
on like a deeper level, like someone who you always know you can like trust or go to, you know, like, or,
yeah,
like
Yes.
like
yes.
a brother, like
guess-
more of like a like that's my brother, like
I would say there's different types of friendships for
that's
guys.
true.
Like I could be in a friend group and I'd have certain guys that I could really actually like talk to about what's going on in my life, and then others I wouldn't. You know?
Yeah.
So I could see what you're saying there, but I wouldn't say that I've ever had like a number one defined. I wouldn't be like, oh, that's my best friend and these people are my friends.
I definitely
you know?
have for some periods of my life.
You have
Yeah.
But like recently, like me and Spellman were talking about it the other day, like as a guy, you really are usually by yourself. Like I don't even tell my parents some stuff, and not because like I want to like hide it or whatever, like I'm being dumb, but just like it just would open an entire new world that I don't want to open. It's just like I'll just
Yeah.
keep it to myself, and I'm happy that way because I
Well-
feel like I can handle it better.
Yeah.
I 100% agree with that statement. I have started talking to my parents more recently, but before, never.
Mm-hmm.
I talk to my parents pretty frequently.
Yeah, I talk to my parents a lot. Like, if there's something happening that's, like, kind of illegal, or, like, everybody's going out and drinking too much milk, like, I just tell them, and they're just chill with it because it's, like, you know, just being honest. Honesty is key.
Yeah, I feel like if you build a trust with your parents, then yeah. And I feel like that is very important. Not everyone has that, and I've been pretty lucky to have that with my parents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not that I wouldn't tell them because I was doing illegal things. It was just like, I was just living my life. They're just living theirs.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Like, once you get to a certain age, I feel like you have that time where you're like you're self-sufficient for the most part.
Yeah.
And then you get your license, and it's like, okay, well, I'm going to go do me, and they're going to do them, and
Yeah.
we're not really going to talk about it when I get home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah.
I remember this wasn't really that long ago. It was a year ago, and I was at one of my friend's house, and I have not lied to my parents in like probably like 3, 4, 5. Like I've done like white lies, like, you know, some stuff, but like I haven't really like lied bad to my parents in like 3 or 4 years. And a year ago, I was with this guy, and he was on the phone. He's like, "Shut up." I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "I'm on the phone with my mom. She doesn't know I'm with you." I'm like, "Dude, what child you are, bro? What child you are?"
You guys were in high school?
Yes, this was like a year ago.
That's weird. I wouldn't do that.
But that's also just like the relationship you have with your parents. It's
Yeah.
like some people like why just like some people they have to lie to their parents. I get it. Maybe I'm just seeing it from one perspective, which my parents are like open, honest people. But I don't know. I always told my parents the truth. Now,
Definitely depends on the parents.
true.
Yeah, I
'Cause
would say.
from my standpoint, I can agree with that. And then I've been around others where it's like, dude, my mom's on the phone, and everyone's silent.
Mm-hmm.
Like you wait till they're off the phone to say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like
It's just
100%. But
such a hard life.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that would be tough. I'm glad I've never, like, my parents are pretty open, so I've never really had to lie.
Mm-hmm.
Also because I'm not a good liar. Like I could
Is your nose grow?
no, I could like think out a lie, right? And think about how I'm going to cover it. But like when it comes to actually executing it, like, no, I'm not a good liar.
I
at
agree.
all.
You really have to plan it out.
Yeah.
It's a whole plan.
That part I
like-
have no problem with. Like, I could plan it out fine, but like when it comes to actually saying like, no, we're doing this, like that's where I can't execute the lie.
Mm.
It is a process to lie about something, because then you never know what you're gonna say after you lie. That's really gonna just mess it up.
That's what you really have to think about, though, is what you like after you get through the initial lie, how are you gonna cover it from there?
Yeah.
The backstory.
Yeah, I remember being in 8th grade and in 7th and 8th grade and doing just some like fuck shit and just like having to like lie so much to the parents. And like I remember like whenever I talk to them, I have to think about like what can I not say, like who was I with, over and over and over again. It's just like, dude, and then you just kind of grow up and you realize, what am I doing with my life?
Yeah, what's the point in that? Yeah, I agree.
But also sometimes you have to when you're like 13, 14, I guess. But when you get like 17, 18, 19, what are they gonna do?
Yeah, you're right.
So sometimes time just solves issues, I think.
Mhm.
Agreed.
Kennedy,
Yeah.
do you think, are we done talking about it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Kennedy, do you think guys who do like dangerous stuff, like for example, like drive fast, like maybe like steal bottles of milk, or just stuff like that, like why do you think some girls, like because you're a girl, you could answer this better, like, why do you think some girls find that like dangerous lifestyle attractive?
I'm in the middle there. I
Uh-huh.
think I don't want like a bad boy. I can't even say that. That's so cringy.
Didn't
I don't
Hannah
like-
say that the other day? I think she did.
I think she did.
I
wasn't
don't want like
bad.
a bad boy, but I don't want like a guy that's, can I say pussy?
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
say
you
I don't
can
want I don't
cuss.
want a pussy. Like I
Mhm.
want a guy that's like in the
Yeah.
middle, because you don't want a guy you can like, you don't want a guy to like be weak around you.
Okay.
Like you want a guy like, you want to be able to like comfort his like,
You want a guy who's
Side that is-
secure in himself. then.
yeah.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Like you don't want someone who's gonna sit there and like the person we were talking about before the show.
Yeah. Yep.
It was a God. Now I don't know if I can say it. Okay.
No, you can say whatever you want.
It
Yeah,
was just
feel
like
free.
it was just like I was the one.
You don't want to. So basically, what you're saying is you don't want to be the
The dominant one.
masculine,
No,
the masculine
no, not at all.
person in the relationship.
Not at all.
Okay.
Not
I
at
think
all.
this might be the most logical take we've had on any question like this. so far.
No, I don't think I'd say the most logical. I just think like just her opinion. Like I don't think she's wrong. Definitely.
Masculinity can be not toxic and it can be toxic. Like you want a guy to still be masculine and like show that like I'm a dude side, like you want that to an extent, and then there's an extent where you're like that's
Like
sexist.
it's way too much.
Yeah.
Okay. I see what you're saying. So
Mhm.
like, what's the balance there?
Like situational, or just like you want someone to like be able to like not control you, but like I want a dude who's gonna be like strong and
And be like, we're doing this, or like.
yes.
okay,
When a
okay.
guy's like, no, I want to do what you want to do. No, you decide. That's the most that's my biggest pet peeve in a guy.
Okay.
That is my biggest pet peeve in a guy, when I'm the one asking for like them to plan something and them to come up with a plan. Like I don't want to know what the plan is. I don't want to come up with any part of the plan. I want you to do it, and we're gonna do what you decide.
So
Like
you-
do
okay.
not ask me what I want to do or where I want to go to eat.
So you kind of just want to be.
God, dude.
Oh my god! You just kind of want
I
to be the
love that.
follower.
I don't wanna be
a
the
little
fol-
bit,
okay.
a little bit.
It depends though.
She wants to be treated, I think.
Yeah, you want to be not a follower. That's not the right term, I guess. You just want to be. You want to be in
I
that
don't want to be the
situation.
one
You want to
doing
be
it
led.
all the
yeah.
time.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't want to be the one doing it all the time. I feel like for a while, I mean, not like based on past relationships or anything, but like just I'm usually the one who's like, okay, I'll make this plan. Okay, I'll do this. But like if a guy would step in and be like, this is what we're doing, or this is a surprise, or I'm taking you on a date tonight, but
Just you're just
like you just
yeah.
want them to like plan it out, and you don't want to like be like, where are you going to eat, or where do you want to go eat? I don't know, you decide. It's like, I asked you first, bro. Like, come on, like make the choice. Like,
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. But will you ever decide? Like.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Like I want it, like it depends. Like if I want to decide though, I'll make that clear. Like, oh,
You'll
let's go
say-
eat here tonight.
Oh, you won't be like, where do you want to eat?
No, yeah,
Okay,
exactly. Like, where do you want to eat? And then they're like, no. Like, they play that game, It's like, no, whatever you want to do. It's like,
Yeah.
no, come on, just make the plan.
Yeah.
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 But like toxic, when you say toxic, it would be like, it'd be like,
Like, we're doing this, and there's no way around it.
Shut up,
Yeah.
bitch. We're
Shut
going
up,
out
yeah.
to Indian
like
food.
I don't care if you don't like this kind of food. This is what we're doing.
I don't care if you're allergic to the peanuts in
Yeah.
the Indian sauce.
Yeah.
We are going to Indian, and you're eating it, and you're
Yeah.
liking it. Yeah, no, that's messed up.
That's
Okay.
that's toxic dominance or like toxic
Yeah.
masculinity.
Yeah.
My take on it is that like I think as a guy you do need to step up and be strong, right? Like you have to do that, and like it's fun to do that. But also like you want a girl who's not just gonna be babied in a sense, because like if you're the guy and you're always making the plan, it's annoying as fuck.
No,
Like,
yeah, I agree.
You also like, okay, girl, where do you want to go? And she wants to tell you, and like she can also take that, example.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like
Yeah.
there's definitely a balance, but like if I'm the one who's like, all right, let's go do something tonight. Let's go do this tonight. But like,
Then yeah.
but I don't know. It's definitely a balance, cuz like I definitely don't want like just some pussy who's like always like
Whatever
the
you want, girl.
weaker one.
Whatever you want.
Yeah. Kinda
yeah,
like-
yeah, like
yeah,
like
just like
swooning, or like I don't know. You've talked about this before.
kind of like so it's kind of plays into that whole thing of like Hannah said about like if a guy is giving you all his attention,
But I also
little bit?
want
does it play into that?
No,
Or
I
no,
don't.
I think this
Okay.
is something different. I
Yeah.
want a guy who's going to teach me things. Like I don't want to be the one to like know more. Like not like logically, but like
Skill based, like
yeah,
skill-based?
yeah, skill based. Like
Okay.
if like say my car breaks down and like I need help with it. Like I want a guy to be like, "Oh, I know exactly what's wrong with your car."
Sorry, I'm not your guy.
Yeah.
No, but like
I need to learn more about that, to be honest with you, because like growing up, I don't know a lot about cars. I know a little bit. Of
not
things, but, like,
specifically cars.
no, I know.
but
I'm just
yeah.
saying in my personal like I do need. I feel like I do need to make myself more knowledgeable on how to do that stuff because
I
don't.
agree.
Do you have like a? Do you care if a guy makes more or makes less money than you?
No. I
You
don't
don't?
think I don't
Okay.
care. No.
Like just
Like
Career-wise.
as I grow up and like I'm looking to like have a husband,
yeah.
I mean it might be different, but like as of right now, if I were to like get in a relationship with a guy,
Yeah, okay, I see. Cause like I know some girls like really like they have to.
like focus on it.
They're like what's the word? What am I
They want to
looking
be
for?
taken care of.
They want to be. Yeah, they want to be like. They want like if a guy is gonna be like, right for them, he's got to make a certain amount of money.
Oh,
you know?
well, I don't think a lot of people agree with that.
I think so. I think there's quite a few girls like that.
But Kennedy, what
I mean,
you're
I don't
saying,
want to be like. Oh, go ahead.
like you're saying, like you don't have any problem like if in a relationship you're 25, he's 25 or
Okay.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, like and you make more money than him. That doesn't matter to you, right?
No, no.
Yeah.
no.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
okay,
what
well,
I
I'm
was-
like thinking
That's
like
what I was asking. Okay.
like I guess if you're gonna marry that person, it kind of depends. But like if we're making the same amount of money and we're stable, as long as I'm always stable in life, I won't care.
Okay.
That's the right take
Like,
yeah.
for sure.
If I make more money than my husband or my fiance,
It's
I'm
not
gonna be
important
like,
to you, or it is.
hell yeah.
Okay.
You can flex it.
yeah, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's not like a big deal.
Like
no.
you won't break up with the guy.
No.
Yeah.
no.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I think.
As long as
Yeah.
I'm financially stable, as long as I have food in my belly, I feel like I'm, whether that's with a man or without.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think money buys happiness or no?
Both. I
Mhm.
think both. I think you could have all the money in the world and still be super sad. But if you have more money, you can do things that make you a lot more happy.
Yeah, it definitely helps at least.
It does help.
Yeah,
It does help.
I would agree with that completely.
It
Mhm.
helps 100%. Like, you could be poor as shit, and that's gonna make you really sad.
True, but I also do know some like poor, and maybe I don't know them personally. I've heard stories about, so maybe I'm wrong. But like people who kind of like you said, those people on the bike we were talking about earlier, the people who literally cycle bike from Maine to Oregon, like they're living their fucking life right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like the people who like go to some different country and just work there and stay there all their damn life. It's like, shit.
Yeah, I've definitely thought about like doing workaways.
Mm-hmm. I remember you telling me this something about this.
Like I'd love to go to a different country or state or whatever, and just work there and have to like figure out my own financial there. And also
Yeah.
like having that experience of being somewhere where you're like, maybe it's tropical, maybe it's Cuba, maybe it's wherever it may be. Like I think a workaway would be so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just to get that different life experience.
Yeah, like straight out of college,
that'd
and
be
like
dope.
you're definitely
Yeah.
gonna have to work. Or like my grandpa was in the Peace Corps, and
Okay.
he just went to a bunch of different places, and all they do is work for like people in poverty.
Yeah.
But they like he still speaks Spanish to this day. He gained a lot of experience.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think that's so cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's dope.
Yeah. Going to Costa Rica was pretty eye-opening.
Yeah, how
You-
was that?
It was fun. The biggest thing I learned by going, the number one thing I learned about going like outside the country is that American culture has such a control over so many different countries. Like when I was in Costa Rica, like American, like the United States, like their music, their entertainment, their ideals of like capitalism,
Really?
Like, all that shit spread.
Yeah.
And like, it's kind of like something interesting to talk about, and I don't even really know how to express it because like I haven't really thought about it that much. But like, America is so much bigger than we think, dude. Like, think about the millions and millions of other people who aren't in the United States that are affected by our economy. It's actually insane.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy.
Like, they study in Costa Rica, like the kids there literally study, some of them, like they learn English. It's taught since they're a baby, so they all know English if they're in like a good school. And like their goal for like a lot of them is to grow up and go work in the United States.
Really?
Yes.
That's a goal.
Mm-hmm. Like a goal that's like, it's kind of like going to college here and like graduating and like going to get a good job. Like, it's just
See,
replaced by going to the United
That's
States.
insane, because that's like if I end up living my whole life in the United States, I feel like I won't be, like I'd be upset.
Really?
Yeah, like I definitely want to like go live in a different country. 100%. Like
It
that's like a
opens your
life
mind.
goal.
Mm-hmm.
Like even if it's like for a year or 2 years, like I don't want to reside in the US for the rest of my life, because I think the US is kind of, it's not as great as people make it out to be.
No, there's definitely really, really great things about it. I love my fucking country, honestly. Like, patriotism on top. I love it. But, and I love it even more after having have left and come back, because like, dude, the U.S. economy, oh my God, I could talk about it for so long. It's so fucking insane, and we're so blessed to be part of it.
But and I think like that whole point about them having that goal. You remember on my podcast, or not my podcast, the episode where it was just me and you.
Yeah.
And I said how if you don't look at living in America as an opportunity, that's where your first mistake.
Mm-hmm.
But that plays into that, because people make it their whole life goal to grow up and come here, right? And it's like our economy gives us such an opportunity to do anything we want, and other countries don't have that.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah, that's
crazy.
kind of eye-opening.
Yeah.
Cause like, I don't know, I guess I never really think about it. I mean, I definitely have like conversations with my family about like the U.S. and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like my family is very liberal, and
Are they really?
yeah. Oh, okay. So I live with my grandparents,
Okay.
and my grandpa's very liberal, or
Okay.
on that side of things. I don't
Yeah.
know. He might be mad at me for sharing his political statements, but
Sorry, Grandpa.
yeah, sorry, grandpa.
Sorry,
Love
Gramps. Sorry.
Shout out though. Yeah, he very liberal, and then on like my dad's side, it's not the same at all.
Yeah, that's why I had that surprised look, because I wouldn't expect
Yeah, no.
that. Yeah.
But they think they're not the biggest fans of the U.S.
Really.
I mean I've never seen it as like an opportunity to be here. But I guess that makes sense, because like a lot of other places are in like poverty, and like
yeah.
we are
Mhm.
like, yeah, like we're like pretty much on top of it as far
Yeah.
as that goes.
Besides like China.
Yeah.
I mean,
Fuck China.
Their economy is pretty dominant though. They have
Yeah.
a pretty good economy there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'm very neutral, right? Like I'm not extreme. I would say that I lean more to the conservative.
I'm very in the middle.
Yeah, I would say I lean more conservative, but that doesn't mean I'm extremely like I'm not like a I don't know what the word for it would be.
There's
just-
just too many extremists.
I'm not an extremist
Yeah.
about it. I'm just very neutral on it, and it's like I just think living here is an opportunity because it's a free country. There's no communism, you know? And it's like we are provided resources to do whatever
And
we
rights.
we can pretty much do whatever we want to do.
Yeah.
In that, like, going to a different place, like, I understood this before I went to Costa Rica, and Costa Rica definitely isn't super different from the United States. Like, it's not about like going to Russia or China, like that's a lot different.
Yeah.
You know, like the entire culture, everything is different. And Costa Rican culture is different as well, but like a lot of them speak English, a lot of them like, you know, chase the same ideals. But going to an actual place and seeing like America's like effect, like God, it's insane.
Yeah, but that was kind of crazy because like you live in America and you're somewhere else and they're still like revolving around it, kind of.
Mm-hmm. Well, the biggest deal was, like I said, like kids literally live their entire life
Wanting
looking
to
forward
come
to
here.
go.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Definitely opens your eyes, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On another note, do you know who Johnny Sins is?
Oh.
No,
You don't know who Johnny Sins is?
I don't think so.
All right, Cole, you got this one.
Okay, he's a doctor. He's a an astronaut. What else is he?
I don't know what else he is.
He's like a computer guy, pizza delivery guy. We'll move on. If you don't know who he is, that's fine.
Okay, well, the question's
Like
not
he's
gonna
famous?
the
Yeah.
question's not gonna make sense if she doesn't know what he
Exactly.
looks
I was gonna ask her if Johnny Sins was attractive, but
like. He's an adult film star,
and so there's been controversy.
like a
online.
very famous one.
Oh yeah, I didn't get where he was going. with
Yeah, I
that.
But,
no, I don't know.
Yeah, he I wanted to know if you thought he was attractive because asking a girl would be better than asking my boy Spellman.
Nope, I don't find him attractive.
But like I think some people find him attractive, but some other people don't. So like I wanted to see what Kennedy's take was.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Plus-
can't say that I'm aware.
That question flopped.
They did flop. That's okay though.
Moving on.
I should have asked her before if she knew.
Yeah, probably should have done a little more research on that one.
Sorry. The people will laugh when they hear me talk about Johnny Sins, the pizza delivery guy, the
I
astronaut.
know. I was like, what is going
He-
on here?
Okay,
and then
yeah, because he's in that space, but he's also like a meme. He's a meme for like being all those different roles, like he's saying.
He's on TikTok and he's hella funny. Like he plays into some like if you look him up, I mean don't look him up. If you look him up on TikTok, like he's hella funny.
Yeah. He's just a meme.
I will look him up on TikTok when I get home.
Okay,
Okay.
you gotta be careful.
Just to
Yeah.
clarify.
Yeah, not Safari.
Not
I was so confused when you started listing.
Yeah, I didn't know. I don't know why you didn't just say.
adult film star.
Yeah, because if she doesn't know who it is, she's
No, I
not
was like,
gonna.
no, and then you go pizza delivery guy, astronaut, and I'm like, yeah, it's not ringing a bell. That's a
Yeah.
lot of different career paths.
Yeah.
He's a talented man. It's
Yeah.
true. So here's another one about like aliens. Like, do you think that aliens exist? Like, thinking about how massive like the universe is and how little we are. Like, do you think aliens exist or no?
We're a speck, of course. Like something else has to exist. What surprises me though is like people who think that like the world, like
Mhm.
planet Earth, is the only thing in the in the United States.
In the state of Oregon,
Yeah.
No, like in the
big scheme of things.
In
Yeah.
the
universe.
in the universe.
yeah, in the universe. That's insane to me. People are like they don't think about it outside of that.
Well,
And it's
what if that was true? You know, what if like we were the only thing? How
We were the
scary
anomaly?
is that, bruh? How scary is that we are
then
the
we
only
are
thing?
failing 100%.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
we're taking a dub. Depends on how you look at it.
Oh,
Wait,
I would say
why
we're
would
failing.
we be failing?
dude, pollution.
Oh shit, true. Yeah, we're dead.
Yeah.
That's just one.
Yeah.
That's just one.
Think about how many bad people are in the world.
Yeah.
If we are the anomaly, then 100% we are failing.
Yeah.
Like, don't you think if we are the anomaly, we're supposed to be doing something way cooler than what we are?
I think but
Some
like,
of us are doing pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, but
I would say this podcast is pretty cool.
I'd say that too.
No, I'm joking.
the entire
yeah,
universe
I,
was
Talking
made.
about,
yeah,
yeah.
I get what you mean.
But no, I definitely believe in aliens and, you know, I mean, maybe not like your green-eyed, bug-eyed alien, but I think there's life.
Okay.
As in what, like microscopic life? Or you think like sentient beings with like a conscious? What do you think?
Like, probably like anything. Like, I feel like life can mean anything. Like, I think there's more than like trees out there. Like, I think there's like life with like worlds that go
with
around.
like technology or something similar to it?
Yeah, I mean, in a sense.
Mm-hmm. Dude, that could be so dope. Have you ever watched Futurama?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. Like
I've
that.
Yeah.
never watched it.
You've never watched
No.
it? Dude, I was like 10 and I used to watch Futurama. It'd be the best fucking show.
Really?
Yeah, for sure, dude. It was so awesome. It's like in the future and like they have a spaceship they go around on and
Yeah,
they,
yeah,
they get
yeah,
super
yeah.
hammered and they just like
Really?
yeah.
Mhm.
Well, not they don't always get super hammered,
I've never watched it.
but Bender does. He's the robot.
Oh.
What do you think? What's your take on aliens?
I definitely think that there's something else out there. How could there not be, right?
Yeah, that's
But then,
what I
like,
think.
I don't know if all that UFO shit is real. You know?
Yeah, I'm on the fence about it.
Yeah. Because, like, so much stuff comes out and, like, a picture of stuff, but, like, the picture could either be fake or it could just be, like, you know, CIA design or something like that.
What are the fields?
The Area 51s and stuff?
Yeah, the where they like make all those designs in like the
Mhm.
crop fields or whatever.
Yeah.
That's,
yeah.
that's the only thing I can think about when people talk about like UFOs. I'm like the UFOs are coming down in the middle of the night and then making these designs in like
In the crop
in
field.
the crop fields.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe.
Do you think
Speaking, oh, go ahead.
Do you think anybody's ever been abducted by an alien?
How would we know? I don't know. That's a good question. Dude, now all I can think about is like the cartoon where like the cow's getting like taken up by the light.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Oh,
What do you think, Spell?
I don't know. Maybe.
I guess it depends on
I
what you
think
think
s-
an alien
I think
is.
maybe.
Well, I'm
I
thinking
think
about
maybe.
a fucking spaceship getting
No,
zooped up.
no. I don't think so. Speaking of this, though, have you watched the movie Nope?
Nope.
Dude, you gotta watch that movie.
Is it scary?
No.
Yeah.
It's an alien movie though, and it's new. It's like this year. I saw it in theaters. It's fire.
It sounds scary.
It's not scary.
Is it like a family movie?
Like, what do you mean family movie?
Like, is it like chill for like the boys and girls out there, or is it scary?
I mean, it's like a thriller.
Okay.
Like you'll be on the edge of your seat, but like it's not like there's no like
Murder or anything?
there's not murder or like well actually there might be like people do get killed, but like not like it's not gruesome.
Oh, okay.
I would watch it though. It's about aliens. It's pretty good.
That sounds sick.
Yeah, I can't really describe it. It's very one of those movies. It's kind of like up for interpretation. You know.
One of my favorite movies that relates to space is what's it called? Matthew McConaughey's in it, I think. You know what I'm talking about? That one movie. Yeah, whatever. We're forgetting the name of it. Interstellar, maybe? Was it Interstellar?
Is that the one where they have like those egg-shaped, like the?
Okay, maybe that's I forget.
That was a terrible movie. If we're thinking of the same thing.
The one with like that one girl.
Yes,
That's
and
a
they were
terrible movie.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know which movie. What movie?
I don't remember the name of it. It's like the egg-shaped like spaceships.
Yeah,
And they like.
they're terrible. That's a terrible movie.
Yeah.
The egg-shaped spaceships, huh?
Oh,
My
this is
dad
really
loves
random.
that movie. Yeah, we're
Sorry, so off topic.
I don't know. Anyways, I do think that aliens could be real, but I don't know for sure. I'm not invested in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me either. I forget.
I mean, like you're never really gonna know though.
You
is the
could.
thing. I mean, some groundbreaking shit could happen,
Aliens take over the world.
but like you know that song by Lil Dicky.
No.
No. Lil Dicky? No.
Sing it.
Hold on.
I
I'm
do know Lil
blanking.
Dicky songs, but
The one where it's about pillow talking. Pillow talking.
oh,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You know the song?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that, like talking about aliens and shit always reminds me of that song because it's like, what if the aliens ever came and invaded?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like.
Yeah.
Smash one of them.
And then he talks about like war. No, then Lil Dicky talks about like war. He's like, would our like forces ever be able to compare, or would aliens come over and like take over this shit?
If aliens had the ability to get to the world and we don't, we're definitely
Oh,
fucked.
we're
Yeah.
screwed. For
We're their
sure.
bitch. And
100%.
yeah, we'd probably be taken captive or something.
Maybe we're just aliens experiment.
That'd be sick.
Maybe they're just watching us right now and they're watching us do this podcast. Think these kids are so dumb. They have no idea that they're
Dude,
just
How sick would it be if we're like on the main screen and everybody, all the beings of the alien world are looking at us right now, film this pod? Does that make you uncomfortable?
that is kind of odd.
What if we were the reason that like they invaded just because we're talking about it?
Yeah.
Imagine
There's
Sorry, guys.
there's so many people that talk about aliens that we wouldn't be the main reason.
an alien just busts through the window right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking about like a tentacle arm like coming in and fucking grabbing us. Like, oh shit.
All right. Anyway.
That'd be fucked up, dude.
That was-
We could talk about vaping, the vape culture of the teenage youth.
Yep. Yeah.
Vaping does not make you cool.
Yeah, I
It's
think vaping is a social thing that people do now, and
It is a social thing.
I've
It is a
never
social
vaped.
thing.
good. Don't
I've never vaped.
good. That's I'm proud of you.
I'm proud to say that.
Hey.
I don't judge people, but I'm not judging anyone for vaping, but I just saying I don't.
Yeah, it's just like how the old generation used to smoke ciggies back in the day.
Yep.
Didn't you talk about that with Britt on the older episodes?
Damn,
older
you,
ones.
you a listener.
She is a loyal follower.
Dude, those episodes have like 10, 20 views. on
That's
them.
like the ones way before you even started any of this.
Yeah, this was like, I was like 8
I
months.
had to get like a
Yeah.
backstory. It was like 11 months ago, I think.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Dang. She's
You
a
talked
OG.
about that.
She is an OG. She's one of the originals.
Mhm.
Wait, when did you watch those episodes?
Well, like last month.
Oh, okay.
Not an OG follower.
But she still
just-
went back.
Yeah, that's still OG as fuck. And those aren't the best quality either. So shout out to her for sticking through. You know, I think
Yeah.
our podcast quality has gotten a lot better since just recently in the last month, probably.
I would say. I mean, it's only been going for about 2 months.
Yeah.
Almost 2 months.
This is episode 8, and we had a week off. So yeah, 2 months. 2 months
Crazy.
feels good.
Anyway.
All right.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, you go, Spawn.
I don't remember what I was gonna say.
I don't know how much I can touch on. My parents are gonna watch this podcast.
That's sick.
They're so excited about it.
Do you have like a TV in their house? Like
yeah, I
if they're
might
gonna
have
put
to.
it on?
I might have to cast
Airplay?
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
drop it.
Yo,
Airdrop.
shout out to
Airdrop.
y'all wherever y'all are at.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out. We give lots of shout outs on this podcast.
As we should.
Yeah, shout out to Kennedy's parents for showing love.
For showing love. Make sure
We're
y'all are
gonna watch
subbed.
it as a family on Sunday.
Yes, sir.
That's sick.
Maybe get some popcorn.
Yeah, family movie night. Ins and Outs podcast.
Shit, dude. I'm down.
Full motion picture.
There was like 2 weeks where me and Kason would sit there at dinner and we just go through the episodes.
Really?
I thought it was so intriguing, like so interesting, like, and it's like weird because like I know I'm gonna watch this episode and watch myself and I'm gonna be like, because
Yeah.
but like no, like me and Kason would sit there at dinner and we'd be like watching the pod, be like, what the hell is this? This is stupid. But then we'd get so into it and then we'd talk about it and we'd be like, that's kind of genius. Like
Yeah.
they're just, and it's weird because you're talking about like we're talking about people we know.
Uh-huh.
We're talking about
You can actually relate to it. 'Cause
yeah,
you know people. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty cool, I would say.
I
But
agree.
I listen to every episode, even though I'm a part of them all, just because I just like to reflect on it and. Be
It's
like,
weird watching people like go on and just talk about whatever.
Yeah.
It's like kind of cool. It's not like it was weird at first though. I was like, oh, Hannah Dante's on the pod.
Yeah,
Like-
especially like when you don't really know the person. I think that's what's cool for me, cause like when we had Hannah on, I know Hannah, and I know I'm around her, but like I never really had like a conversation with her.
Yeah, like same here with me.
Yeah,
and you.
same. That's what I was gonna say. So like when we have other people on the pod, like I know them, but like it's cool getting like a different
Perspective of
yeah,
them.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I look at people sometimes and I'll see them a completely different way.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I like I'll see them this way one day, and then I'll go and I'll like they'll say something to me or we'll talk for a minute, and the whole persona will change.
Yeah,
True.
it's just as you
It's
get
kinda
to know their
crazy.
personalities,
Yeah.
and like on a podcast, you learn so much about a person. I feel like.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it because you take, for example, Derek. I know some people don't know Derek. He was on a guest on the last
Yeah.
week's episode. People don't know him. People just think he's some way. The freshman killer, throwback to that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now they're going to watch him now and see how his life is going, what he thinks about, and just have a better perspective of him. And that's
Yeah.
all we're trying to do. So
Yeah, that's all. It's good to do that because like I'll listen to podcasts with people that I don't like,
mhm.
and like and then after that podcast, I'm like, you're not that bad, I
True.
don't know. It just happens sometimes.
So relating back to that like vaping and cig thing, do you think packing lips is equally as gross or what? Or do you think it's less gross or more gross?
I'm not a fan. It's more gross.
Mhm.
In my opinion, especially with like the whole Zyn thing is fine. Like I don't find that as bad as like packing a dip.
Can you explain to me what a Zyn is? Because I'm uncultured and I have no idea what that is.
Isn't it
It's
like a
just
pouch?
like a pouch of
Yeah.
nicotine. Yeah.
Is it like
it's
chewing
like
tobacco
you
or
do
no?
the same thing. You like put it in, but like you don't chew on it, or like you don't do the same thing you do with it as like actually like packing.
It's like it's not.
I don't even know. I feel like everyone's gonna like laugh at me because I don't know the correct terminology for this.
I
but
don't
like,
either, but I know people.
You're literally
who
talking
do
about
it.
fucking packing nicotine. You're like, who cares?
Yeah, literally. Like okay, it's yeah, like a Zyn's just like it's like a little white pouch,
Mhm.
and you just put it in your lip.
Can you reuse them or no?
And no, it's like a one-time thing, but you can leave it in for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Oh, and you just get
With but with like
I mean,
with like chewing
she's never done
tobacco,
it.
it's different
Oh yeah.
than
Is
a
it?
pouch.
I've never done.
I've never done
Either.
either of them, but
Yeah.
I know lots of people who have.
I remember during baseball season we got jerky chew. Like
Oh,
the
like the
jerky-
Tillamook count. Yes, dude.
And we put that on our lips, and I remember looking at the coach, and he saw me, and I was like, "Oh shit!" So I took it out. It
you
wasn't
know you can
anything
eat
bad.
it though.
Yeah, but it's gross after you have it in for a while.
I used to get that shit all the
Yeah,
time
me
as a kid,
too.
and I thought I was so cool.
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
thought it was cool as fuck.
Got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so stupid. But I did the same thing. Yeah.
Really?
With
With
the
the jerky
jerky
chew.
chew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
We'd
sick.
always we'd go actually like get pepperoni and stuff, and we'd always have
Yeah.
to get one before we left the store. And me and my little brother would be like, "Oh, we're so cool right now."
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think we were talking about aliens? Do you think Bigfoot is real or no?
Oh, interesting. No.
Yeah, I think Bigfoot's
I don't either.
fake.
So I think it's.
It is interesting, or it really was interesting when I would be like 10 years old on like A&E channel, like watch like the Bigfoot documentaries. That
Dude,
was interesting as well.
My sister, so she has this group of roommates. Her and two other girls, they roommated up at college for all 4 years, and one of them has this ranch, and they go out to this ranch like all the time and just hang out, you
Mhm.
know, drink some milk.
Wait, how old is she?
She's 23 now.
Okay, so she drinks she drinks milk. She drinks milk.
Yes, but so one time they were all out there, and they have like quads and 4-wheelers and all that, and they were out there, and they have a video of Bigfoot, a Bigfoot sighting, and it's pretty funny. It's like exactly like the most stereotypical Bigfoot video you could ever see in your whole life. He's walking like the walk, you know, and she showed it to us as a family, and my dad's like, "That's some bullshit. That's a guy dressed up in a costume."
Yeah.
And my sister was like, "No, it's Bigfoot." And I was like,
There's no way.
I don't know about that.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Was it a guy just dressed up? Or?
I still don't know.
I'm calling cap.
It could have been like her roommate's dad, like dressed up in a Bigfoot costume.
Mhm.
But like it could also be like just someone just trying to fuck with them, you know? Like I wonder
Yeah.
if it's real or not.
Definitely not real.
Probably
but,
not.
But that's funny as hell
Yeah.
though.
Either way, whoever it is, it's definitely not real Bigfoot.
Dude, they're gonna get shot. You ever
Yeah,
think about that? Like
Yeah.
if people actually go and do that, like someone's bound to get shot.
Yeah, probably. You're right.
That's fucked up, dude.
That is terrible.
Would it be whose fault would it be on legally? The person who shot the fucking thing, or the person in the costume? Is it
no,
just like
the
his
person
fault?
who shot him.
Person who
Because-
shot. Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
If Bigfoot was
'cause-
real, you're not gonna like
Yeah.
you can't shoot Bigfoot.
Why not?
Well, and
No.
you're allowed to always dress up in a costume.
Yeah.
Like, what if you're in the woods and you're hunting and you just see, oh, you know
Well,
what I mean?
nobody
I'm popping
is-
a shot at him.
Nobody is gonna dress up as Bigfoot to go hunting.
If I'm hunting and I see a guy dressed up in a gorilla costume, I am shooting him as fast as I
a
can.
gorilla
A
costume.
Bigfoot, same deal,
Gorilla?
dude.
No, Bigfoot's a Sasquatch.
I won't feel bad about it.
Gorilla would be a lot different.
I'm
I'll
scared
shoot
of
the gorilla.
Speaking
no.
of gorillas, I have a huge fear.
Why? Of
Really?
gorillas?
Yes.
You know what's kind of scary about them is they're like the closest thing to humans to an animal.
Did you see on Logan Paul's podcast when Shaq was talking about the gorillas at the when he went to the zoo? Every single time
No.
Shaq went to the zoo, the gorillas would come up to him. This is what Shaq said. I'm not being racist. Shaq said on the podcast, on Logan Paul's podcast, the fucking monkeys would come up to him and like stare at him and shit and like tap.
Oh, that's funny. They're very human-like.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it's
Gorillas.
scary.
That is scary, but I think they're
That's
cool
scary.
animals.
Yeah, me
Dude,
too.
if evolution was like the monkeys, you know, monkeys to humans.
Yeah.
Imagine if monkeys nowadays started to evolve.
They probably are
It'd be like
evolving.
Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, literally.
Dude, if there was if like
I think-
4 monkeys busted into this aquarium, I would die probably. They would kill me. They're so strong.
Yeah, they are. You would die.
It's scary.
I kind of want to try to fight a monkey now.
One time I remember I asked Britt Brown, your dad, if he thinks he could, it was me and Espen and Eddie, the boys, and we asked him if he had to fight a monkey to save your life, would he do it?
What do you say?
And he said of course he would.
Oh,
He didn't really give like a funny response like I was hoping for. It was just a very like logical like, yeah, of course I would fight a monkey if I had to.
he's so logical,
Brandon's
man. I
just
love
only
it.
logics.
Yeah.
But it's so funny because he like is so logical all the time, but him being logical is the funny part.
It is. It's all in his delivery.
Exactly, exactly.
Because he takes time to ponder it. He's like,
No, he does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would fight a monkey.
Yeah. Yeah, it is funny. Shout out to Britt.
Love
real.
that guy. I love when he's at the school
Yep.
so
Mhm.
much.
Best sub.
100%.
Yeah, dude, he loves it too.
Yeah, that's good.
He's a good guy. All right, My dad has always had a mustache his entire life. When I can grow a mustache, I'm gonna grow a mustache for sure. But what are your opinions on beards, Kennedy, or like mustaches, facial hair in general?
It definitely depends on the guy.
True. That's very true.
I watched Emma's pod, and didn't she say the same thing? Depends on the facial structure, depends on the guy.
Yeah.
If you're hot, you can pull off some facial hair. If you're not that attractive,
it might be better.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
is it like are you looking like for like a clean cut like beard, or is it like a
Not
like
scraggle.
No.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Dude, I can't grow it at all. Like, I'm such a pussy about
Me
it.
either.
Like, I suck at it, but like I still like doing it. And I know that kind of trumps my ability to get girls, but that's
I
fine.
cannot grow beard. It's like I get like on the sides here, but it never like comes in.
I don't know
And it's like
what is the strat to getting one.
Yeah, that's a
just
good
growing up,
question.
I like just
I
literally
think
age.
you just
Eat
gotta
onions.
wait. Yeah, you just gotta wait. I think
That fucking sucks.
because it's like I know when you like are like obviously going through your changes, right? I know that's like one of the last things.
Yeah, the beard.
Is, yeah, like facial hair.
My parents used to always tell my little brother, if you eat onions all the time, you can grow facial hair.
Did you eat onions?
No.
Were they just trying
It
to
could
trick
be a
him into
myth.
eating onions?
I don't know.
I bet it's
Like
a myth.
whole onions. I'm pretty sure it's a myth.
Whole onions, just raw.
I mean, that's how I imagined it when they tell me that.
No
like when
way.
they talk about it, we talk about it at dinner and stuff. Yeah.
There's no way.
I highly
And
doubt it.
who in the world
Would
in their right mind would eat a
Just
whole
take a bite
raw
out of an onion
yeah.
for the facial
Like
hair.
an apple. They eat it like an apple. That's disgusting.
I remember at summer camp every single year we had to do like skits and stuff. And for one of our skit, it was like the Shrek thing. So this kid whipped out an onion and munched it, dude.
No way.
Mhm.
Just down to munch.
Down to munch.
Yeah.
Man.
When you just down to munch.
You remember that, Kennedy?
Did you watch that episode?
No, she
Wait.
doesn't know.
No, she doesn't know. Not an OG fan anymore.
Not an OG fan.
It's
we,
the
we,
one.
we referenced a past episode.
Yeah,
If
it's
you're not an OG, you're not an OG.
It's when it was
Cool, you're
with
switching up on me here.
yeah
I'm
with
not
me
on
and him, and we're talking about school lunch, and he's like, when
Yeah,
you're
I
just-
watched the
yeah,
episode. When you're down to munch
Yeah.
on school lunch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and he was like, they just have that gas.
Yeah.
Chicken
Chicken
Sammy.
Sammy.
Chicken Sammy.
Dude,
Yeah.
I did watch that one.
I gave a speech about Costa Rica and my like trip there, and in front of like some like board of people, and one of the people who was in like the room was like the woman who like directed food for our school, and she saw that when you down to munch
Yeah, you
video,
told me
Saw
that.
it?
and she
Yeah.
commented, and she's just like, yeah, it really inspired me because I'm gonna step into this role and I'm gonna like make the food better. I'm like, we're changing shit out here. Spawn.
Hell
We're
yeah.
doing it. We're doing a good job.
No way.
She did.
That's
Woof, woof.
actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
Did you go to school in Costa Rica?
Yes.
Did they have school lunches?
No, they did. It was kind of like a. Imagine if you took like a center market, a little bit more healthy, and that was just inside the school.
Really?
Yeah, it was
Oh, so they had,
actually
like, So it wasn't like a cafeteria.
No, you could either buy stuff there every single day, or you could just bring your lunch.
Oh, okay.
It was kind of
Interesting.
unique. We had to wear uniforms too.
So I know it was Eddie who went with you, right?
Yeah, but we didn't live together or anything.
Okay.
Like I never saw him. when I
Because
was
he
there.
didn't go to school, did he? Because it got messed up or something?
He went like one day, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering. I've always wanted to know about the school lunches in other places.
Yeah, I think America's pretty fucking slacking, dude. I'm not
Dude,
gonna cap.
school
Well, they
lunches
weren't that
are so
bad until the whole.
Michelle Obama?
But
thing.
yeah.
I remember like the week that switched, going from like the best school lunch to Michelle Obama just
Dude,
messing.
it's the pizza. It's the pizza. You can tell in the pizza. It
Yeah.
used to be so gas, and then it's like, it just tastes like,
ass.
Yeah.
Cardboard.
It's terrible.
yeah. I used to be so excited for pizza day.
Yeah.
Sometimes like in the morning we have breakfast at our school, and like sometimes I get that.
Yeah. I remember last year they give like the banana chocolate
Bars.
chip bar.
Oh, was it warm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fire.
They're still gas to this day. I go
Uh,
get every time they have them. I go get
yeah.
'em.
That's fire.
Sometimes they have that like egg McMuffin with no egg on it. You know what I mean? It's hella warm. It's meat, cheese, and muffin, dude. It's hella not muffin like, but egg
Muffin.
English muffin.
Dude, we were just there trying to get one, and they sold out.
Was it me and you?
It was me and you.
Oh my god, I
I can't believe
watched
you
the
just brought
last
that
one.
up.
Get fucking
I know, and then
took.
I walked in right after, and I was like, Cole, we need to get us some of those. And you're like, dude, you're not going to believe this. Last one. And I was like, shit.
I literally watched the girl take it from in front of me. I'm like, is there more? She's like, no. I'm like, so sad, bro.
Dude, I was so hungry that day, too. I was in like a rush for school in the morning, and I was so hungry.
Do they still have closed campus?
Yeah.
There's
It's a huge
There's a
contra-
petition about it. Okay, my opinion on this is is I might get flamed for this because I didn't sign the thing because I don't care enough. I'll sign it. If they want to sign it, I'll sign it. Whatever. I don't really fucking care. But, like, I don't know. I don't really care that much about closed campus. What do y'all think? I mean, you're out of school, so whatever.
Yeah, whatever. My opinion's irrelevant. Go ahead, Kennedy.
I think closed campus would be, or open campus would be fun and all.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, at the end of the day, they're not going to listen to us. Like, at the end of the day, I don't think it's really going to do anything.
Well, I don't
Like,
think a
it might,
petition
like-
is.
And I don't think a petition is. They're going to the board meeting and stuff, and they're trying to make it like a site to listen to or like a thing to acknowledge, but we don't actually think that. I don't know. I hope Buckmaster doesn't watch this.
She can watch it.
We don't actually think that like it's gonna happen. We just think that like maybe we could open their eyes a little bit and not keep us in jail. You
Well,
know.
I think if we go to the board meeting, or people do, I'm definitely
Yeah.
not. I don't care enough. But if people go to the board meeting, that's how shit's actually gonna change.
That's what
Yeah.
they're planning on doing.
Yeah, not writing a petition, bro. Any kid with a brain is gonna write in that petition. Like the reason why I didn't sign it is because I knew it wasn't gonna do anything. The people who actually want to get it changed, which should be like the junior and like sophomore
Yeah.
class, because the senior class they might change it, but what, for one try? Like they're not gonna get any.
Yeah,
fun out of
like it is mostly like the juniors and seniors and then the sophomores who are going to get their license this year.
that. Mhm.
And actually in Isley's public speaking class, we've been doing essays
About it.
or speeches about it. And so the senior class president and vice president are going to, I think, pick through those and figure out which ones are best and then ask those people who wrote them to take them to the board meeting and speak on it.
I hope it works out for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
I don't mind going into center in midday and
No,
getting
I
corny.
know. I know.
Corny.
Sometimes you are just like starving though and you forget your lunch.
Sometimes
and
you're
you're
right
like,
down to much.
I wish I could.
Yeah. Or pull up to Barview and see your boy.
True.
True.
I'm down to mob.
Yep.
Dang it.
Oh, Spellman, tell that story you were gonna tell the other day about the shooting that happened, bro. And-
Oh yeah, I saw that on Facebook on the Tillamook County scanner page.
Okay. Well, I can't get into like crazy details.
No, don't get into
But,
crazy
like,
details, but just tell them
so
what you saw.
so basically, there was a domestic dispute between two people, I believe, like that's neighboring the store at their house.
Where
Right?
you work, yeah.
Yeah, neighboring the store that I work at, and apparently he was threatening to commit suicide, like by cops. So like he was gonna like fire at the cops, so it would like provoke them to fire at him, and then. So all of a sudden I'm like working, right, and like just going about my day, right, and all of a sudden somebody runs out and they're like there's like cops surrounding the store and blocking the road, and I'm like, no, there's not. Like, you're joking around, you know? And he's like, no, they have their guns out and everything. I look at the window. There's these guys, like the cops with rifles drawn, bro. And I'm like, what in the world? And like, so we lock the door and we're in there. They're like aimed at the house, like waiting for the guy. But apparently, I don't know. I think they got him, but I don't think he was in the house or he must have got out. But we were in the store just like locked down with these cops outside for an hour and a half, bro. It was scary. It was pretty crazy. And I don't know what happened with the guy. I really don't.
I imagine, don't you think he got arrested? Don't you
No,
think?
no, I
would
think you
hope.
do, but I don't know like where because they were like there and they went in there, like two cops went in the back gate of their house and then like they just came back out and nothing happened and then all the people left, all the cops. There's like 15 cops there. It was insane.
15?
Yeah, probably.
Dude, I saw that on the scanner page on Facebook. I'm always checking Facebook. I love the Tillamook County scanner page. But
Yeah.
I didn't even think about you being there.
Yeah, it was crazy. And so we were just like chilling, watching it on the security camera.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
How long were you like locked down for? An hour?
Hour and 45 minutes.
Gee.
Yeah.
You get paid for that time?
Yeah, of course I did. But
Well,
there was like
not that bad.
random customers in there. And just like we're just chilling, getting
you
to
were
know
just-
these random
were just-
people. Yeah.
You were just with the customers who were in there for the whole hour and 45?
Yeah.
They couldn't leave?
No, the cops wouldn't let him go outside. Because it was
Oh.
like directly across from the store.
So you were really getting to know some strangers
I was.
for a while.
That's actually really cool though, that
Yeah.
experience. I mean,
I mean-
glad nothing happened, you know, but
It wasn't really that cool. I mean, it was pretty crazy.
what kind of scene just cops like
It's like
posted?
I've never seen that on until like I've seen that on TV.
or like GTA
Dude.
5?
Yeah.
There's been some crazy things that happened at my job.
Yeah.
I worked there for this last summer was my third summer there, and I've had some. One time a guy OD'd in the bathroom across from us.
Did he die?
Yeah, no,
No.
I don't
Okay.
think so. Thank God.
Yeah.
Like in the place you work?
not in the place I work, but
Oh, across
literally,
the street?
yeah, like right across. Like, you know how there's the boat ramp there,
Yeah.
and then like there's that public bathroom. Yeah, like there was like 3 ambulances, or like an ambulance and like 2 cops.
Wow.
And then yeah, there's been a lot of questionable things that happen at my job.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. Well, has anything else happened besides the OD, or
People
you're not allowed to talk about
no,
it?
no, I can talk about it. People that come to a marina from out of state surprise me every day.
Yeah, that's how it is.
With you?
Yeah.
Dude, we send people to you all the time
Yeah.
looking for sand shrimp.
Wait, yeah. Wait, which marina do you work at?
Wheeler. People come in for us
Yeah.
looking for bait we don't have, and I'll send you directly to you
Yeah.
the whole summer.
And then I would be like, I would check Wheeler Marina.
Yeah.
I would say things like that. 'Cause, like, we do have sand shrimp, but like other things like they're always
Yeah.
looking for. But yeah.
Oh, so is that like a sand shrimp is like a certain kind of bait?
Yeah, they're like these shrimp that are live.
Huh.
And they're
And
like,
we
used to
never have
fish?
them.
Yeah, used to fish.
Yeah, you put it on the hook.
Huh.
It's the bait.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned a lot at my job.
Yeah,
Dude,
me
the
too.
other day, quick story time. The other day, I was working alone, and my boss, he's a great guy, he left to go to the bank. And there's this guy came in, and he has an eye tat, like a cross under his eye. His arms are all tatted up, and he is so high. I don't know, can I say that? He's so high.
Yeah, you can say hi.
And he and
High
his
on life, baby.
Yeah, high on life. He's so high on life. And he and his 3 friends had like moored a boat there for a while, or like for a couple weeks. And he came in and he was like, I need this, that, blah, 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 blah. I run him through. I get him checked out. And then he comes back with his other friend. This guy has like long hair. He's wearing a weed hat, you know. He's got the whole 9 yards.
Okay.
And they stink up the whole place like alcohol and weed. And I was like, oh, here we go. And then he leaves, and then like 5 minutes later he comes back. He's like, I'm not trying to make this awkward, but how old are you? And I was like, I'm 16, sir. He's like, shit, sorry for making it awkward. And then just walked out. And I was like, yep.
There is
and then-
no.
dude,
sorry, my bad.
Oh, we're touching toes over here. Yeah, it was rough. I was like, way too young for someone with that many tattoos.
There's no way. How could you not make that awkward?
It's the fact that he started with the line, I'm not trying to make this awkward. You
Yeah.
automatically know.
Yeah, and then when you're like, I'm 16, he's like, ah, damn. like what?
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, shoots, man. I'm sorry.
He's like,
That's
sorry.
terrible.
He's like, sorry for making it awkward. And then he left, and I was like, and I've had some, dude. So my boss has a daughter, and the daughter worked there when she was younger, and I'm the only girl that's ever worked there besides from that. And dudes there, like the people who aren't regulars, are questionable. Like I have one regular there who's the worst. Worst with me. He won't talk to my other guy, my other male coworkers. He only talks to me, and he'll wait like hours for me to be done with what I'm doing.
Really?
Yeah, and then he'll tip me like $5 every time.
Weird.
Good.
It's getting that bag, I guess, but
Yeah,
then
but
there's an
it's
extent
odd.
to it's like, can you just please leave me alone?
Yeah.
True.
There's this one guy comes into Barview
Uh-huh.
every day around the same time, and he's drunk, and he's so drunk. Him and we have the same conversation every single day, word for word.
No way.
And like, he'll go, you ever been married? We're like, nope, I'm a little young. And then he goes, don't get married. Every single day we have the same conversation. I'm like, all right, bro, good talk.
Dude, one time we had this bachelor party of guys come in, and they were shit-faced by the time they got there. And they were wanting to rent some kayaks, and it was me and Calvin working that day, I think. And I was like, so we get them set up in the kayaks, and these guys are just so tatered already. And so, like, the way we do it is when people rent kayaks, we, like, push them into the water off the dock, because that's the easiest way. And so we were pushing them in the water. It's like a group of, like, 8 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And the one guy, like, 2 guys tip over immediately. And I had to save them. Me and Calvin had to save them. And I had to, like, pull them out of the water, pull their kayaks out of the water. And one of the guys was like, he sits there and he looks around for a little bit and he goes, dude, you just got saved by a chick. How do you feel? And the guy was like, dude, I feel exuberated right now. And it was just
Exuberated.
it was just like some funny shit happens there. Like,
Yeah.
out of pocket.
Anytime you're dealing with the public, there's crazy stuff.
I love it, though. I love my
I do
job.
too, yeah. Mine, yeah, that's how I feel about mine. But I do get annoyed with people.
Me as well.
Yeah,
I also love to work though. Well, I don't love to work, but like once you're there and you're in the groove, it's fun.
I like the
Mhm.
money.
Yeah, I think if you have a fun job, and also you guys like it because you're so young. If you're like 55 and having to deal with these fucking idiot bachelor guys, it would piss you off.
Yeah, after
Yeah,
after high school, never catch me in customer service.
no.
Yeah. What do
Hopefully.
you think we're gonna do again?
I
You-
don't know
you
yet.
don't know
I don't
yet?
know yet. I don't know.
Mhm.
I might want to go into like the sciences of some sort.
Very good.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy
Sciences.
school? Like, do you think you're like a good enough student to go and like go? Are you talking about like biology or what?
Like environmental sciences,
Mm-hmm.
possibly.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Right now I'm not the best student. I need to get on top of it, but I think I have the drive to
Yeah.
do whatever I want.
Yeah, that's true. If
Lit.
you have the drive to, you'll be able to accomplish it whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I don't have anything else, guys
Me
and
either.
girls.
Yeah.
I don't have anything else. Do you want to talk about anything, Kennedy, in specific, or are you done? Or you just whatever?
Yeah,
Yeah. I guess I don't really have any specific questions for you guys, honestly.
All right. What?
that's true.
I mean,
Spellman, anything from you?
I'm good.
Has it been weird, like though, having people for you having people at school talk about the podcast, or like, is it just like fun?
It's definitely not weird. It's just whatever it is, you know.
Cause like it's a hot topic. Like I'm always like talking about it, or like I know someone who is always talking about it. Like
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's a really good question.
that is. People do ask me about it. Today I was in Fred Meyer. I was like just shopping, chilling,
Really?
and Derek's
Public
sister.
fame.
Yeah, Derek's sister.
Eve?
Yeah, Eve was like, I'm just like turned around and I'm like, I hear, yo, Spellman. I turn around and she's like working in the deli. And she's
Just
like,
savage.
the podcast is fire. And I
Yo.
was like, I appreciate it.
Shout out to
And-
Eve. You're watching, I bet.
Yeah, shout out. Because, yeah, I didn't even point at the camera, but that's cool. Yeah. But
yeah.
anyway, go ahead.
It's cool. It's a cool thing. I like doing something that I enjoy and getting people, whoever wants to get on can get on, you know. I want to have people get on if they're gonna respect it, you know.
Yeah.
We only have so many weeks that we can make this in high school in like this setting, that we have to get the people who are serious about it and who actually want to do something, like just how you are, you
yeah,
know.
like I think it's so fun. I think it's like we're just like no one's done this before, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And no one's actually like had a thing like this be talked about at school.
Yeah.
So it's definitely interesting.
Yeah, for sure. What was I going to say about that? Yeah, like, she doesn't believe that we have a list.
No, okay.
You told me you
Oh,
don't believe
Kennedy?
we have a Yeah,
It's because I
Kennedy.
hadn't gotten on yet. I
Yeah.
was pressed. I was pressed.
She was.
I was just pressing you about it. I
Yeah.
was like, I doubt there's a list, Spellman.
I made it happen, though. I was like, we got to get her on.
Hey, we made it happen.
We
Thanks,
did make
guys.
it happen.
We made it
shout
happen.
out,
We
shout
made it
out to you
happen.
guys.
Yep. All
No,
right.
But
You
it's
got
lit.
Anything else?
No.
All right, so this is your time. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but you can like plug your like Instagram or whatever you want. Do you
Oh,
want?
I don't even know my Instagram.
If-
It's Kennedy _ Fletcher.
Okay, bet we'll put
2
the,
underscores.
we'll put it right next to you. So the guys in here who have been watching, not because of us, but because of her, you know, they can go follow her.
Yeah.
Give me a follow.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, that's it. Episode 8 done. This is dropping on Sunday. We got another episode out. We're filming another episode this week.
We are.
Putting it out.
Wait,
Two
2 in
s-
1 week?
2 Sundays from now, though.
Tuesday.
Yeah, we're just
Oh,
getting
okay.
ahead on our filming.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, yeah.
That's it. So we'll catch you guys next time. See y'all next Sunday. Stay posted for the clips. Instagram right there. TikTok over there.
Somewhere.
Later, guys.
We out.